Hey, we're live. Alright. I'm a little late. We got here at the last second. Got here at the last possible second. Go. We got pizza on standby.
Daytona 500 is underway.
You know, I was streaming, and it didn't work. I had to update my stream key because I'm using OBS. But I don't know. I feel like it's not going to be a shit show. It's been a shit show since like 2017. I don't think this one's going to be a shit show. I could be wrong, but it'd be nice just to have a normal 500 that doesn't be a wreck fest and like 40 cars wreck. So, we got pizza. I got it. So, got here just in time. Oh, God. God. Go Brad. Go Brad.
Company right behind him that I see, just like what you talked about in the 150 dual races, the Fords. The Fords were fast. The Fords were a family in this race, and I think that's what you're going to see a lot of today. A lot of communication, a lot of cooperation within those manufacturers. How crazy is that? See Brad's old car pushing the new guy. Old Brad pushing the new Brad, boys.
All right.
I
We got pizza, you know. That's what's important.
that seat as Keselowski goes over to become a partner in what is now Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing.
I think this is a theme we're going to see all day today. You're going to see
Hello,
cars of the same manufacturer
Cools
together. That's
Turquoise Hawk. Thank you for stopping by.
teammates, but they're going to stay with their own manufacturer.
You also see this outside line really forming, getting that big chain going. And
I figure since Day 500 is not streaming this, I thought I would carry the mantle. Except I can't really do like a face cam thing, like with the race, because YouTube's going to really take that down, so I can't do that. But go Brad. Hopefully he can win it. But obviously it's too early. Anything can happen. Alright, we're just going to have train racing, so...
talked about it when they at the green flag. You got to find your allies, got to find your teammates, your manufacturers, all their boys, stack them up, work together, and push hard. 4 Fords at the front. Kyle Busch got up into line and brought
Hello, Mark Noon. Hello.
Busch and Bubba Wallace. The first Chevrolet is Stenhouse in 10th. This is Daniel Suarez from our Fox Visor Cam. Told me this morning he's got a good car and he plans to be a little aggressive with it. He certainly was there, and what I thought I saw right there, that's an accordion.
Anyone watched the Rocker race yesterday where
He just didn't quite see it.
that person in the 25 car, Tony,
They have to get clear out of the gas.
literally didn't know you're supposed to go full throttle at Daytona?
They've got a long day.
Maybe the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. In terms of like racing at Daytona, that's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That she didn't know that. Like that is literally pathetic. Arco was such a joke yesterday. Hello, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by. Watching me watch the race. This might be like the only race I'll be like emotionally invested in. I almost saw Bubba got his shit turned. Also, don't spoil shit in chat. Don't spoil it in chat. Don't. That's all. Hello, Clips. I mean, it's just plain pizza. Just plain pizza. Oh, it was Harrison Burton. Never mind. It was not Bubba. Oh, so that finish in the ARCA race was the biggest botchery of a finish ever. Drew Dollar wrecks on the back straightaway. And they spend like 19, 20 seconds on just his car wrecking. And then we see the race winner almost cross, like we almost missed the finish. Even though nothing happened, it's like, how do you fuck that up? I was like, just terrible, like, broadcasting. It was awful. Fox has been terrible with it this year. Like, they literally missed the dual winner. You know, who transferred in the first one? Like, they missed it. You have two cars to focus on. And you missed it. How pathetic. Like, God. It's just... Ugh. Did you ever get the race 09 on 360? Yeah. Some of my earlier videos on this channel was NASCAR 09 like online stuff. So yeah, I've definitely played that game a lot back in the day. Xfinity race was alright, like for the most part. They didn't miss much of a finish. I know, but it's still like when you're broadcasting a race, you don't focus like 20 seconds of the last 30 seconds of the last lap on a car that wrecked. You don't do that. Like, what if we actually did miss a pass for the lead or for the win? Like, it's just stupid. You don't do that. You don't focus. That's like in the 2001 500 when Earnhardt wrecks. That's all they focused on. They completely missed Michael Waltrip crossing the line. Like, it's almost to that level of just bad. Like, for a hypothetical. It'll be like that, for example. God, it's been rough. Thankfully, Tony Stewart's in the broadcast. He's actually good. I like him. I don't have a problem with that. He's really the only saving grace of this at this point because Boyer is obnoxious. So I can't stand him.
That in itself should be enough motivation for today. But as you mentioned earlier, Mike, he's part owner of his race team now. And remember, he lost his dad back in December. So a lot of different emotions for Keselowski. And Mike, that Harley J. Earl trophy, it represents much more than just a race win for Brad today. Absolutely.
Yeah, I saw that Xfinity wreck. I watched it live. Oh my God. It was bad. I mean, can't remember the last time there was a wreck on the back straightaway that hit the catch fence. But it was bad. I mean, it was really a freaking scary wreck. The fact that it tore out the entire front and the back of the car and the engine was just bouncing on the back straightaway. Still pissed. Yeah, I'm still pissed about Spingate. I mean, it was stupid then. It's still stupid now. Yeah, Boyer's better than Vince Welch, and Jesus Christ, I don't know if that's like a high bar, but I mean it's definitely something to note.
Things you start when you're 45. Coaching, new workouts, and screening for colon cancer.
Yeah, it definitely gave me Austin Dillon vibes with that wreck. The way the car hit the catch fence and kind of just stopped. It was violent. I'm just glad he's all right though. That was very scary.
Even in early stages, I'm for people 45 plus an average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider if Cologuard is right for you.
Numbers are everything in NASCAR. From your car to your stats to your season one number that stands out. 0. Why? There's the challenge of just getting on the track. Then the pressure of breaking barriers and
Yeah,
inspiring.
it kind of did. That's weird. That's what's weird too. His Snyder's crash looked a lot like Stewart's crash there in 01.
They help you build
Like weirdly enough, it was kind of
and celebrate.
nuts. I think that's a caution where a case where
Busch Light is making
it was probably good that they threw the yellow.
support all women drivers
I really don't like having yellows being thrown in the last lap
and for the years to come.
at Daytona Talladega, but
Here's
I think that one's an exception because literally a car flipped into the catch fence, so I'm fine with that. I don't got a problem with it, but like for example, the truck one last night was just stupid. 2 trucks wrecked in the back of the pack. They slid out of the racing way, and then they threw the yellows. Like, I don't know, it's just dumb. The rules are so inconsistent. It's just another example.
Let's take a look at today's Ford Performance Track Facts. Ford has won 3 of the last 7 Daytona 500s with Joey Logano, Kurt Busch, and last year, Michael McDowell, who is running 4th behind Keselowski, Cindric, and Buescher. Ricky Stenhouse has moved his Chevrolet up to 5th. We knew he'd go for the front early. Kyle Busch is the first Toyota in 6th.
You know, something really bad happens at like a restrictor plate track. Someone gets hurt.
A lot of 2-lane here in the early
They're not going to get rid of them.
3rd racing lane here in Daytona.
It's just kind of expected, unfortunately. Like, they're not going to get rid of them.
stuck in the middle.
Something happened in the back of the pack.
We talked about these guys going to school early. You gotta try. You gotta find out what's gonna work, what's not.
They
gonna
try to go in the middle and just kind of
When you try things,
fell
and it
apart
does
there.
work, the people around you see that and see strength in your car because you want these guys.
I'm rooting for Kurt. I like Kurt, so hopefully he does well today. Can afford not win this year. I mean, the Fords have been stupid strong in speed weeks, so I wouldn't be surprised if a Ford won, but I'm still holding out that, you know, someone else can win. Somebody's going a lap down already. Oh my god.
Down, they had some problems in their qualifying race. He's up on the high side, the former Formula One champ.
And you saw Harrison right there get loose underneath of him. That's going to be something that we watch as these tires start to wear out. Everybody will be sort of sliding around.
Let's go to 8th place, outside pole sitter Alex Bowman and Regan Smith.
Well, like you mentioned, it started on the
Just for Talladega, Daytona, and Atlanta, there's some
He's began working his way back to the front of the
this horsepower package thing is being used for. So it's not like every race is going to be super slow like this. I think they're only around like 5-10 horsepower or something here. Something like really low.
Evan Castle. Joey Logano was in position to win his qualifying race. Chris Buescher made a drop to the bottom. Logano came down the block and ended up in the wall, tore up his car. This is a backup for Logano, who started back in 38, and he's worked his way halfway through the field.
Hello, Bobby Oswald. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
field learned from that mistake made. But you know, if, hey, Tony, what are you going to have to do to win this race? If you're the leader,
Kirk gonna show up Bubba everywhere. He probably will.
for the last lap, what's one thing you're going to have to do? Make
He
a
probably will.
block, which is what he was
That's my prediction. It's just gonna be such a shit show or a shit storm because if Kirk does better than Bubba, they're gonna play the race card and be like, oh, hey, they're not giving him good equipment because he's black, and it's just gonna be really stupid. It's dumb. If they're gonna do the. It's gonna be like the same thing with Danica, except Danica was not African American. It's just gonna be a whole stupid thing. Wow, Jock Villeneuve about the pace.
It's something I heard Thursday night during the qualifying races.
Wow,
It seems like it's
17 laps too. Jeez, that.
that we don't normally hear from the last generation car. Just seemed like the car was falling down in the center corner. That's what Kyle's talking about. It just doesn't roll the corner and maintain speed. That's why that top lane is probably advantageous because they can stay up, get a big run up the hill, big run down the hill coming off, and keep that momentum going.
Nothing's really. Nothing's happening.
Car inside is Martin Truex.
Well, go Brad. I mean, I'm okay with this.
We'll have a look there with, and we'll get his telemetry up. He's in 17th place. Green, of course, is throttle. You see him lifting there. Stay off the back of the
Yeah, I think Kerr will win this year. He's had a one race win a year streak since like 2014. I would have to imagine he's gonna win. I've not heard anything about the wheel confusion thing. I don't know what that is. I mean, maybe it happened. Something got tweeted about it, but I just like as soon as they started streaming, I just like got home. So I don't know.
And that's the key right now. I mean, if you're able to sit there and not have to lift, if you can keep the accordion effect from pushing the guy ahead of you too far and creating that gap, if you can get even and maintain that and stay wide open, that's the best way to make time.
Brad Keselowski's led all but one lap so far. He's a 7-time Super Speedway winner, most of all active drivers.
Welcome to the future. Some assembly required. But if there's one thing this country has always embraced, it's a challenge. And after almost 120 years of building for those challenges, we're taking the vehicles you know by name and making them electric. By revolutionizing...
I don't know what this wheel debacle is, but it sounds fun.
But for the many.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who've honorably served, no matter their rank or when they were in.
I agree, Jonathan.
Or a petty officer who served,
I agree.
and even his kids.
I really don't want it to be just a train.
USAA is made for all who honorably serve and their eligible family members. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's
That would just be boring. Then again, I'm under the impression that restrictor plate racing usually ain't good. It's a bold take. I know. But a lot of these races are just like just trains. And that's not really all that fun to watch. I think the only person that like in like the YouTube sphere that don't like plate racing is just Disco Inferno. Can't blame them. I really can't blame them.
With 5G coverage like this. T-Mobile has more 5G bars in more places than anyone. T-Mobile, more 5G bars in more places. Another reason T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
I don't want to see wrecks. I just want to see like competitive racing where there's passing and stuff going on. Not trains. I don't want to see wrecks.
The Daytona 500 on Fox is sponsored by Ford. Built for America. And by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR. 22 laps complete. Brad K is still leading, and you can win some of 25.
Well, props to Kyle Busch. He's trying.
By playing the free-to-play
He's trying to do something, which I respect.
Enter your picks for today's race. You could win big. Download the box set Super 6 app, play along for free throughout the NASCAR season.
Come and get it. $25,000. Get your picks in. Stage 2, baby.
Tony, where do you get all that money?
Most of it came from me, I think.
Yeah, I think
Some
so.
of it did for sure. You can thank him, folks.
Brad Keselowski has led 22 of 23 laps now. We're working lap 24. But at a price, when you're pushing that wall of wind at nearly 200 miles an hour, you're burning more fuel than anybody else.
Oh my god, they took their restrictor plates off.
Stay together. They're going to have to feed off of
They would be going. Well, they don't even really have restrictor plates anymore,
that group.
technically speaking.
They're not going to. They don't know how much each other's
But
having to get out of the throttle.
you know,
so
back in the
much
day
they're
when
actually
they
saving
had
on
restrictor
gas.
plates, if those were taken out, Rusty Walls did like a test session, like a practice session, without the restrictor plates. And he was going like 230 and 240, so that would be like the speed. But these cars don't really have that, so they're kind of just capped at whatever horsepower they have, which is 510, I believe. So
Start clearing the back of this field. Already starting to find some momentum.
Yeah, last year's 500 was very frustrating because they stood in line the whole like last half of that race, made a move at the last second. They all wrecked. It was dumb. It was stupid. It doesn't help either that most of the field wrecked very early on in the race. So like, so many cars were gone, and then the rest of the race, nothing really happened. It was very uneventful. After that wreck, it was just stupid. That's not like interesting to me. Again, these 500 races haven't been good since like 2016. Hey, look, I saw that Kyle's gain. I like that. Things are about to happen.
What was your exercise routine when you were winning all them championships, Tony?
Pulling back to the refrigerator and to the cupboard to get Oreos.
Dairy Queen had a big part of
Yeah, I'm still gonna root for Kurt even if he's in a Toyota.
that inside group.
That's not gonna change my like towards him on whatever manufacturer he drives.
Alongside third place Chris Buescher. And looking at the deuce of Austin Cindric.
I'm not really like super big into the whole manufacturer like stuff. Like what driver drives what manufacturer, that doesn't really like bother me. Like I rather root for a driver based on how they are, not just their manufacturer.
Like bail out on it. You either got to believe in it or not. And every time they do, it almost gets quite to the front, just like your CC. There they win. Back there.
Well, I mean, the funny story with Kurt is I think I started liking him pretty much since like 2013,
Whichever line they're in,
because that was around the point where
suit and that line takes off.
he went through so much stuff since like 2011 and in 2012, and then he finally got back. Like not even in 2013 was like a competitive ride, but they didn't have the Gibbs Alliance thing in 2013 yet. But see him kind of come back up. Kyle Busch took the lead. We have a lead. We have a lead change. We are now nearly tied with the Clash in terms of lead lap passes. For the lead. That was kind of very redundant in how I said that, but all right, we are on the tier of the Clash.
28 laps complete. We're not sure when this first pit stop is going to
Now it's gone.
So we're going to keep it right here and go Fox side by side.
Of course, we go side by side. Oh, Fox. We have a pass for the lead. Oh my God, something's happening. Commercial. It's typical. It's typical all the time. Kyle, wow, Kyle just really. Wow, he just took the lead. Holy shit, something's happening. Yeah, Kurt went through so much stuff, and he finally was able to kind of build his career back up, and even him as a person has changed so much. And how he handles himself, especially if like he wrecks and you hear his interviews, he's not like really pissed off and bitter and roasting people. Like he's so much more chill. Like he has improved himself as a person so much. It's very inspiring. I'm really proud of to see that change in him, and I respect that. And I feel like he's. Though, the only problem is Jimmy Spencer's still a bitter old man. I saw a Junior podcast. He's still fucking bitter about shit from 2002. Even though Kurt literally became better through all this horrible shit. Just really pathetic. So, good job, Spencer. Still being bitter about shit. Even though I know better, because I'm literally still bitter about a 9-year-old incident, but the thing is, Boyer has not changed as a person that I can justify maybe forgiving something he did in the past. Kurt visibly has changed a lot. I don't know, it's whatever. It's just funny, because I didn't have a problem with Spencer before, but now I do. Because he still holds that grudge and doesn't give a shit if Kurt became better through all of it. So whatever, fuck him. Kurt still, destroyed the shit out of Spencer's career. In literally 2 seasons, he got more wins than him in his entire life. So in the Cup Series. So yeah, go Kurt. We got an interesting battle for Elite. Too bad we're only seeing like 20% of the screen. at like 10%.
30 laps complete. The Daytona 500 remains under green. Kyle Busch has now led his 5th lap of the race, and that gives him a unique statistic.
I'm not saying this, Mike. Go ahead. You give me the board.
You got to read it.
Here it comes. Kyle Busch has now passed Tony Stewart for the most laps led by a winless driver in the Daytona 500. I'm sorry. They gave me the board. This is my job now, Tony.
Just sit down. Just sit down. Yeah, I mean, he's just provoking me.
But Boyer's not a jerk. It's just
Look, I had to hit him with it.
he's still
I give you this one. I don't want it dirty.
You done me dirty right there.
still has this like really funky air about him. Which I can't stand.
Dual race locked it up, getting onto pit road, so he qualified 30th. He finally found the pack. You see him there in the 11th.
And like he clowned himself in like those iRacing like stuff so bad. Like he was racing at Talladega and he didn't know he was overheating his engine. Like even as a novice like me that didn't even have iRacing at that point, when your car overheats, it's just like flashing red. To be so oblivious of that, oh my god, it's just laughable. And like his whole persona, oh, it's just annoying. I've been a Dale Jr. fan since I started watching NASCAR in 2004. Jr. retired, became a Chase Elliott fan.
32 laps complete.
Bro, Stewart looks short sitting down. Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up.
7 of those. And Larry Mack, when's that pit window open for us?
Well, Mike, the fuel window's about 38 to 42 laps. We just completed 32 laps, so I'm going to say probably, as we saw in the dual race, they're going to come somewhere around lap 38 to 40. But right now, those 6 Toyotas on the inside, they are in perfect shape to make their green flag pit stop, and they actually have the outside line boxed out right now. That's
Oh, really? Pimple's off track.
on the inside makes the move to make
Oh,
the green flag
that
stop.
sucks.
For those Fords on the outside lead.
It seemed like he was like the best car of the open field cars, so I thought maybe he can pull some miracle off, but no. Of course not. We can't have good things in this universe.
We're going to watch carefully as they come to pit road because with the much larger brakes, you can stuff underneath an 18-inch wheel versus last year's 15-inch wheel. Drivers are taking it deeper onto pit road. Vince Welch.
As we start getting ready for pit stops, that outside line led by Brad Keselowski wants to get to the bottom, and Keselowski's teammate Austin Cindric is behind him. But Keselowski wants to get out far enough to where he can bring Cindric and also the 17 of Buescher and the 34 of McDowell with him. So that energy
Yeah.
on that
Yeah, you're right. Probably Toyotas are going to be pinned here pretty soon.
to where they can get down, it'll be mission accomplished, but right now it's a struggle.
Yeah, looks like somebody turned the switch off on that outside row.
Well, I think everybody keeps ditching the outside row for that very reason. They keep getting down below, and then they lose their momentum on the outside. Of course he wants to get down, but you can see he's done lost 10 bar weeks to that point. Now we're having a different discussion with not only our spotters, but our teammates. Now the strategy is, where do we fit in? We got to get to the bottom. And you said it, or Larry said it, these Toyotas are in a perfect spot, catbird seat, for that pit road entry. And then you talked about, all right, what do these guys got to do? We're going with our teammates. We know that, our allies. The difference is,
Well, pitting will be interesting.
these cars have more grip there. Now Tony, they can get into the corner way
It seems like, you know,
and
some
then
people
we've been seeing guys
mess up getting down there. They adjust their brake bias too much.
this race has spun out, and
We saw with Hamlin duel, so
it's challenging for these guys.
that'll be interesting to kind of see how that unfolds. Like natural green flag stops before the stage ruins the flow of the race.
Leave pit road with friends so you can form the draft again.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Gregson's better. Like car is better than Biffle's. Wouldn't really surprise me. The beard cars always seem to be a little bit better at the restrictor plate tracks in general. But I didn't really see anything in the duel itself that made me think Gregson was going to be competitive. But then again, he was taking it very easy, so I don't know.
When they do come in, not sliding
So-
the tires and getting in too deep.
I was just very proud of like how Biffle's car was like able to hang with the main pack of cars. I thought that was good considering that team is so so new.
Yeah, that is what we call a hood flap, and that's in case the
Oh,
car
problems
goes
for
out.
Christopher Bell.
And Mike,
Does it bug me that the names on the cars aren't like centered? It's like to the side. Does that trigger like an OCD? Why do we gotta like try to make shit fancy? Why do we gotta do that? Like the number placement. This is stupid. Oh my god, they missed the entry of pit road. Jesus Christ, Fox. Oh my god. Why is it so hard to just get like an aspect of the race? We freaking missed like. All right. Okay. Alright, we got down pit road fine. That's good. What? Wait. We got green flag pit stops now. Ryan Blaney's and Michael McDowell. Erica. Erica! Oh, that's a good typo. Erica. That's a good one. Yeah. I got cold.
Yeah, that's a great point. You know, and that's the gamble there. But the biggest thing is that I'm looking at for these pit roads is the efficiency. Who can do this as a group more efficient than the other? Oh, got a spin.
Jock Villeneuve embarrassing himself.
Gathers it back up.
Alright, that's good. He got it going.
Made a nice save there. And the speeding police have tied Dillon for the first speeding penalty in the last 2 years of the day.
Leave it to Ty Dillon again. Leave it to Ty Dillon to mess something up. Also, I hope the colleague cars do okay. I like them. I like them as a team. Already in Larson pit with this team. I don't know. That is a good point. Also, is it weird how they blend like right away on the track? When was that rule changed? I don't know. I thought it would make more sense to blend on the back straightaway. When did that change? I don't know. It is a good question. Sometime after 2012, because I remember Walter trying to like get back on the racing surface off turn 2 and wreck himself. So I don't know. The calling cars. It's hard to say. It's just I don't know. That's just probably just me.
The blank page. Artists and writers know the tyranny of it well, but so do developers, data scientists, CTOs, the new creators. To them, we say, let's create something that changes everything.
What is your problem with Kurt Busch? That was over 60. I don't really have a... Well, because Kurt did just... Kurt was just an ass back in the day. Even though that Spencer incident was... It started at Phoenix in 2001. It was started by Spencer. Spencer started it. And then how Spencer retaliated back at Kurt, though, that was also really shitty at, like, Indy. Why would you turn somebody into the outside wall at Indy? It's so, like, you're like intentionally trying to hurt someone, trying to dumping somebody at a track that fast. Oh my god. Like Stewart and Spencer, they're both like guilty in their feud back in the day. But like the Spencer one, like at Indy, that one was just like disgusting. You don't turn somebody going into turn 3 at Indy at like going 200 fucking miles an hour. Like that is like you could despise someone as much as you want, but that's like just disgusting. That's like not on the same level. But like remember how Edwards just dumped Brad right at the end of the race in Gateway in 2010 and then just destroyed him. That was like disgusting. And then his crew chief is so proud of him for making that move, and Brad's car literally like dies. Just disgusting. You don't do shit like that. Like if you're side by side and you just dump them, that's just disgusting. That's just shitty try. That's just shitty racing etiquette, and that's why I don't like Edwards, because he tries to be super duper nice, but behind the mask is an asshole, and I don't like it. Remember Spencer? Now the thing with the Spencer. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. The money team. Oh no, what? Okay, what happened here? Oh god. Oh god, Cedric just ran him over.
Here's the radio chatter.
They saw that tire coming off before us, but he just stopped in front of me, so hope he's alright.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, his tire went down then.
He actually heard him lift before he smoked.
Okay, well that sucks for Briscoe though.
You see sparks flying right there. Obviously, you don't want to tear the underneath sides of these cars up, but
that sucks.
how'd you like that at 180-some mile an hour? Woohoo! That'll wake you up. Thanks to Mahindra Tractors for that view. Our onboard cam. Chase Briscoe makes it on into his pit stall. As Kaz Gralla has fitted a new wheel and rejoins the race. Under caution for the first time in Daytona.
All right, well. I was in the middle of ranting about something. Oh yeah. Yeah, the whole Edwards Brad thing. That was disgusting. That was pretty much when I stopped liking Edwards, was 2010. After all that shit. Like, and I wasn't even like I liked Brad alright, but I felt so much worse for Brad because like what he did at Talladega, he didn't do anything wrong. He was NASCAR again put these drivers in a box where if you go below the line you get penalized. And Brad just held his line, Edwards came down, and then all this shitstorm happened. And then Edwards thought it was a great idea. Like, with Edwards and Brad, like, that was, like, a racing incident. That wasn't, like, Brad trying to, like, intentionally turn Edwards into the fence. Edwards dumping Brad at Atlanta intentionally, going, like, 170 miles an hour, and then he ended up flipping, and then Edwards says, like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen. It's like, well, put things into perspective back then. The wings on those cars lifted the cars up off the ground more than they ever did because that's just how it was at that time. 2, why would you dump someone like that in the front straightaway? It's just bad. That's bad. See, that's why I don't like Edwards. He's very two-faced. And I laughed. I laughed when he didn't win in 2016. That was funny. And then he literally just retired off season, screwed all of his fans over that actually like and support him because they didn't do like a farewell season or like let people know, hey, this is my last season and then end. No, he does it off season, like at the last second. Just bullshit. Just treats people that actually like him like garbage for doing that. Like that's like as if when Dale Jr. announced his retirement, he just at the beginning of 2018 he just said, guys, I'm retiring, I'm done. That'd be shitty. Like imagine if Richard Pay did that at the end of 92, nobody knew he was retiring, but then at the beginning of 93 he just says, oh, I'm retiring, guys, I'm done. Do you know how shitty that would be to all your fans? And Edwards wasn't just like a random person. Like he was a top tier caliber driver. Like you want to at least have, like, well, then again, Kenseth really didn't get that much of a shot. But he was kind of in a shitty position. where he kind of got booted out of Gibbs and really didn't get the fanfare or any sort of thing. That was, like, disgusting. Ben Rhodes wrecked Eckes to Texas. Yeah, the whole Ben Rhodes Eckes thing, that was stupid. We got a tire. We got a tire rolling. Oh my god. Oh my god, Brad almost hit it. Kurt! Oh my god, Kurt almost hit the fucking tire. Oh, thank god, he did not hit it. Kurt, I love you. If you were gonna literally lose your 500 chance because of a tire, I would be really disappointed in you.
Got back out there, no big problem on either of those cars. But Larry Mack, you got some splaining to do. We only have one lug nut. How do we lose the wheel?
No, it's a great question, Mike. So the hub on all four corners, they have drive pins on them. And then the wheel itself, they have drive pin holes. And that's what indexes the wheel when you throw it up there.
Kurt Busch 2004 homes. Yeah.
New 18-inch diameter BBS forged alloy wheels on all these Cup cars, new for 2022.
Actually, let me look that up if Rhodes would have won the championship in 2021 without the playoffs and stuff. I don't remember. I don't think that's the case. No. No, it would be John Hunter. He literally had he had a 78-point lead. Basically 2-point races ahead of the field. Well, that's if you don't factor in like stages and stuff, but so 78, that's still a race and almost a half. Definitely a race lead over. Yeah. Yeah, John Hunter like easily should have won a championship but didn't because he got wrecked. Like turn 1 lap 1 at Phoenix and screwed his championship, and it was stupid. This is why the format's dumb. I hate it. Well, 20 to go in stage 1, and it kind of flew by. Well, it's awkward. I really don't want Logano leading at any point, so that's not... I'm happy to see Kurt being competitive, though. Like, he's up there. He doing all right. I like that. Even if he doesn't win. I just want him to have a clean car and get, like, a top 10. That's my bar! I mean, it's all top 10. I guess that's my bar. Just the platform would go away and use the... I mean, that would be really nice, honestly. I thought when they introduced, like, the stages stuff, I thought the last round they would factor in, like, all the playoff points into the final race. And then, like, you know, figure everything out, like... Because then, like, I don't know. I thought that was the intent. Because, honestly, I would be okay with that. Because it would still reward the whole season up to that point. And it wouldn't just be like, oh, everyone's tied. Highest finisher wins, like, thing. It would be like... Because, like, at that point, it's just really stupid.
lifted, Tony. Now he'll probably implement into that dragging the brake a little bit.
This is all part of that learning process we talked about. You're gonna hear us talk a lot about, especially the first half of the race. These guys are trying to figure out what does it take.
Well, the thing is,
get each other hooked up to where it's like you grab another gear when you
it doesn't bother me if
it's like
the point leader clinches the championship before the season ends. Like, they flat out deserve it. They don't deserve the championship to be like stipend away from them or reset the points because he had too big of a lead. I'm fine with that. Never had an issue with that. Not every season needs to have like a Game 7 like super duper ultra like exciting moment and like force that in every year. You don't need that. But they care more about entertainment stuff now. That's just how it is. That's dumb. I think consistency should just... I mean, yeah. I mean, more often than not, that would be nice.
Staying in your own lane can be an issue. Watch the 12 Ryan Blaney here. Way up top. Bubba Wallace alongside.
Oh, Ryan Blaney and Larson made contact.
Kyle Larson didn't want to let him in.
Sheesh. Oh, that could have been really bad. Hopefully the tire doesn't like get cut down or anything. I know with the composite buys, the cars are a lot tougher, but I don't know if that contact would be enough to cut a tire down or not. I guess we'll see. Hey, hello Nickel Pickle. Thank you for stopping by. Are you streaming the whole thing? Yeah, I guess so. That's why I'm here. I mean, yeah, I'll stream the whole thing. Yeah, Cindric would have won the title with him, last year.
What's the best Coke to watch a race with? Well, you need to try it first. You're watching NASCAR on Fox.
Even though I don't like Cindric at all, he definitely deserved to have the Xfinity Championship. It's just that's why this format's dumb, because like Hemrick was about at best like a fourth place point driver. Just because he won at the right time, that shouldn't make him a champion. It's just like, it sucks because I like Hemrick. I don't really have a problem with him, but like he shouldn't be a champion. That's why like being a champion is so diminished and watered down now, because you get scenarios like that. It's just really stupid that a championship can get decided on a green-white checkered finish and the cars are like all over the place off the track. It just looks dumb. It just looks really stupid. That's why I don't get too invested in like the Final Four stuff.
Toyota, let's go places.
Here's my dip. Cabbage just said layers of beans.
They're losing, but that's okay.
What? No, I love sports.
Me too.
Maybe it's another refill at your favorite diner, or waiting for the 712.
You're pissed at your aunt's brother because during the funeral. Jesus Christ, he really tried to do that at a fucking funeral? What the fuck is wrong with him? That's horrible. Jeez, I'm sorry. Jeez, that happened. That's... Why the hell would you... Why would the hell that person do that at a fucking funeral? That's fucked up. I'm sorry you had to, like, be there for that. That's disgusting.
Straight from the fryer, piping hot, and Kentucky Fried Order. If you don't like it this way, you'll have to go somewhere else. KFC, hey, finger licking good. The Daytona 500 on Fox is sponsored by Toyota. Let's go places. Caution. Caution number 2 in the Daytona 500 at lap 52. Justin Haley having a problem.
No. No, a calling car.
Either lost a tire, but that tire looks intact, so
That's weird that we have 2 issues with tires now.
wheel inside of it like Cascarles was. Different scenario right here. And the wheel is broken. Now these are forged one-piece wheels. They won't do any bending like the old steel wheel, but
I'm glad we got a drone shot of the tire. Yeah, let's circle around it.
the question is there's a problem.
That's awkward.
But you can see the wheel
That's really
split
weird.
in half right there. That's an outer or inner ring of the wheel that goes up against beats the tire. But again, Tony, just like look at the pins. There's pins are not on it either. Pins are sheared off.
That's weird.
That's going to be tough to overcome. I'm going to tell you it's a loose wheel.
That's weird. I thought that's the thing. Like, I thought because there's only one lug nut, it reduces the chances of like a tire coming off or like losing a screw. I don't know. It's weird. It sounded get to your tire check here. Yes, that's a good one. I like that. Well, at least these cautions have been like legit and not like stupid bullshit. So fine. Sometimes they'll throw yellow when they don't need to, but these cases, yeah. It's weird. It's weird we had 2 tire issues at like in the same stage or like within a pretty close span of each other. It's just me or these cars like weird when they like hit a wall. Did you see how like in the duel when Logano wrecked, he hit the outside wall and his car like spun like ping ponged back into the racing surface? Like he hit the wall and the car like bounced back. I feel like that's, I don't know if that's like a restrictor plate only thing with like the foam nose and the rear as well. I don't know if that's just like a restrictor plate only exclusive thing or that's just how the cars are, but like that's kind of concerning. You don't want a car to like ping pong back into the field. It's kind of concerning. I don't know. I don't know.
Northeast Pennsylvania's most responsible auto recycler is coming to Plains, Pennsylvania. After over 100 years of operating salvage yards, our family-run business is proudly expanding. But before we open our doors, we want your junk vehicles.
No sleeping. Oh, Emilio. I know. I probably should have done a sleep stream, but I was morbidly curious on how this race would go because I really thought maybe something interesting would happen. So far, I mean, we got things happening. We got a little bit of training, a little bit of racing. Swift, there's no mods in here. I know. I don't know. That's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles. I mean, usually we always have some kind of mods in here, but this time we don't. But I'm here, so I can manage it. Since I'm literally just sitting here watching the TV and the chats are right in front of me. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem the way the cars ping pong after they hit the wall. That's gonna be a problem. I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see if it happens again or what exactly. It just looked weird how the car kind of spun, like bounced back off the wall like that. Granted, the car didn't really seem like it took too much damage. Like it actually held up pretty well. Like if that was a Gen 6 car, that'd definitely be crumpled up.
And during that time, the 14 at Chase Briscoe was damaged in the first caution. You saw him dragging the rear diffuser, so they're taping that up at the rear of his car. There's a look at it. And let's check with Reynolds for more.
Yeah, Mike, let's go to our Ford Performance cutaway car and let's show you the rear diffuser that's under the rear of the race car. It's really a very first in NASCAR. It's used a lot in road racing.
Remember back in the day when they used to do like these shots of like showing the car and everything. Remember when they actually used a real car, and now it's just all graphics? Good times. I don't know. I just missed that. I don't know. When you watch like the broadcast from like 2001 500, then this is so different. Clearly, like, I don't know. That's just one tiny example. It'd be cool. It'd be cool if like, you know, Larry Mack is literally showing you like the actual like car, not just like a graphic of it. I don't know. I miss those days. That's weird. That's weird. We have another bizarre like tire issue.
Can't get the nut off the stud either. It's like the impact didn't have enough oomph to get it off.
Not a good look. Not a good look to have these like issues. I mean, what was the point? Like what? Not a good look to have these issues like this for like a new car. I don't know, it just makes you wonder like what was the point of changing these lug nuts when like the other way before worked out just fine. Like it wasn't broke before. Why try to fix it? I don't know. Like someone's gonna get like screwed out of this race because of something like that. That's like really stupid. Wasn't that the whole point of these lug nuts, was to not have issues like these anymore? I don't know. Right now it's just doing more harm than good, really. We got 9 to go in the stage. The orange balloon crossing the track. I did not watch that live. Really, the only one that I would consider like really weird would be the Jet Dryer incident in 2012. So I've been watching since, at least with the Cup Series, since like 2001. So the Jet Dryer one, it might be the, might take that. In terms of like just the ultimate like bizarreness, it probably would be that.
It's kind of fragmented on manufacturers though. You got a Chevy, a Toyota, well, 3 Toyotas and a Ford. Ford on the outside. Toyota behind.
I think I'll have one more piece. And then I'm gonna stop with the pieces. This is gonna be piece number 5, I think.
It is, and I think what these guys will be cognizant of is sitting there trying to make sure they don't let groups of cars get together and get organized like that.
Kyle Busch gives Byron a bump, trying to push him back to the lead past Harris and Burton. That's a big bump, too. That's a big bump, Travis. They've shot him way out there, almost too far. You can see how long it takes Kyle Busch to get back to his bumper.
Jeez, you see Harrisonburg get loose there? Oh my god. Yeah, the fan at Matt Kenseth one, I don't know. I just feel like that Jet Dryer one's just more just bizarre. Yeah, the fan one's definitely in that sphere too, because it definitely was really weird. Jeez, did Truex just bump and run someone at Daytona? What? Am I seeing that? Did I just see that right? Jesus Christ! I don't know. It looked like that. That was really weird, but it didn't. Somehow it didn't work. Oh, Kurt's like the last car in that like pack. It always seems like the last car at the end of the draft has like trouble hanging on, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen to Kurt.
Another thing that you see on that back of that 21 car on the rear bumper cover, yellow tape. When you come to the restrictor plate tracks, when you come to Daytona and Talladega, that doesn't always. That's not an inviting stripe on the back of there. That's your rookie stripe. And those guys definitely want to go with guys that they know have experience and that they're comfortable around.
Flip side of that is, the way I see it, race car drivers are greedy. You're going to use everything you can to your advantage. And that rookie's got one fast hot rod in that 21 car. I'm going to be pushing it.
Well, it looks like Kurt's not going to get stage points, which is really going to piss me off a little bit. So, you know, that's good. You know, I like to get angry.
Busy hands. Woo, there. Yes, they are, and they're still busy. All right, so these cars, it seems like they can push better in the corners than they can down the straightaways. It kind of makes sense to me. The car's loaded up in the corners, right? It has a lot more load on the tires, which is grip. They come off of that down the straightaways. They have a little bit of steer in the rear ends. We've taken that back with the rules package moving into this race. But the car gets lighter. That's why you see them getting loose, not only in the corner, but off the corner like Harrison Burton. Regan?
Well, to Clint's point, Kyle Busch in the 18 car had that discussion a few moments ago with his team about when Denny Hamlin is pushing him through the corners, how much it changes the effects of that race car, whether it's loose or tight, depending on which side of the bumper Denny gets to. Told Denny to calm down just a little bit back there. Denny said he was just trying to learn for later.
Oh, 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 God. Oh, oh.
Straightaway takes out William Byron, Kyle Busch, and Harrison Burton.
Yikes. Well, there goes Kyle. Kind of.
Who it was.
That was like a that one fan's nice.
Caution number 3.
Oh, Harrison Burton's he dead.
I would say it's at 20.
Kyle's still going.
Like they're looking at the roof.
Sheesh. Oh, Bowman's out. Oh, oh, fudge.
Somebody took a hard shot to the rear bumper that we saw on the onboard camera.
Yeah, we died. Oh, no, not Chastain. I like that team.
Staying involved. Now watch
Where's Kurt?
pie with Brad.
Where's Kurt, please?
He's flanked off that right.
Something. Yep. Hamlin shoved. Oh, Brad, you bum. What the f... He just flipped! What?
Denny Hamlin with a spin there, not sure how much damage.
What? What?
They're both going to get swept up in this.
That was such a casual flip.
Denny Hamlin.
What? We need a better angle of that. What the fuck?
And that's a long slide on the asphalt into the safer barrier, hard for Byron.
I'm trying to like how did he flip from that? That was so weird. That was so weird how he like flipped like that. Usually it takes a lot to kind of.
Think Denny's got. Never mind.
What the fuck am I looking at with Hamlin's car?
Definitely has a lot.
That's like a throwback to like 2001's Watkins Glen with Elliott Sadler.
Obviously on a rookie.
Wow, Brad just killed the whole field.
That corner got light, and that thing was long for the ride, but very aggressive pushing.
Wow, yeah, that flipped over like right away.
That is not at all what you're looking for. That kid is sitting there going, what happened? He said,
That's kind of concerning that the car flipped over that easily. Usually a car, like, when it gets turned around like that, and then it gets, like, hit. Jesus Christ, the whole back of the car, like, collapsed. Usually when it gets turned around like that, it usually takes somebody to, like, hit that car, and then it just kind of... That was really, like, easy how that flipped over. That's really concerning. The way that that flipped like that. I'm hoping Harrison's fine, because that... We've heard things about these cars, like... I mean, the fact that Newman said that he was worried to drive these cars, or he didn't think the safety was up to par, that kind of fucking worries me. Newman, of all people, I think understands the safety of a car. So I don't know. The way that the back of that curve. I don't fucking know if he got hit in the front because the camera fucking changed. And the dog's freaking out because they got angry. Why do they always... I guess Kurt got through it. But...
8 cars involved. As we're under caution at lap 64. Alex Bowman. Tires flat. Trying to get a push. They may need
wow, they can't even push the car because...
And Ross Chastain.
I guess Kurt got through, but like I can't tell if he got front damage or what because they flicked the camera back at the last second. I mean, that took out... That wreck was a lot worse than it looked like at first. Just because of the angle they were showing us.
So this will end stage 1. Boy, our thanks to Peter Larson and the folks at BSI.
Now the rest of this race is going to be really, like, fucking boring because so many cars got taken out. Well, not a lot, not every car, but... Now we know what the back, like, the underside of these cars look like. That's not good. The car flipped over that easily. Like, it was already getting, like, air before the roof flaps, like, deployed properly.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we
I'm so
move on to the
confused.
military, we've grown to serve
Like,
all
that flip,
honorably served.
that should not have... Like, I'm no expert, but, like,
A Marine just out of boot camp.
we saw with, like, the Gen 6 cars...
73.
It kind of took the car to get hit at like a weird angle for it to flip, but the fact it did that so easily, and the cars are like even slower now, so like I don't know. But then again, airplanes can take off at like 140 miles an hour, so like obviously going 180 still that's still enough speed to get the car up in the air. I gotta check Twitter. I gotta see like what people are saying about this because this
For an ordinary drive
I'm
made extraordinary. Let's change what innovation looks like. From floating around in your own personal space capsule up here,
so confused. I can't believe it flipped like that.
down here.
Getting the incredible iPhone 13 without T-Mobile makes as much sense as playing hide and seek.
I see some Full Metal Alchemist fan art. That's a nice looking one. But yeah, people are kind of reacting about the same way. It looks like they're just amazed.
More places than anyone.
Shrek's...
When you switch, you can get iPhone 13 on us on every plan.
Yeah, Shrek's just won a stage at Daytona. That's really weird.
iPhone 13
I didn't even think of that.
the network with more 5G bars in more places.
Yeah, Kamikaze mentioned the same thing.
The Daytona 500 on Fox is sponsored by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? The USFL is coming starting April.
Yeah, Kamikaze mentioned the same thing I was just saying on the stream.
Week. It kicks off with a historic
Yeah, something I don't know. That's not good. That's not good at all. That the car did that.
time on Fox and NBC.
Because yeah, Kamikaze said Harrison's right rear was in the air the moment he hit Hamlin. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Like that's very concerning. The cars didn't flip.
We first saw and you first saw was Denny Hamlin getting
Well, the thing with the Gen 6 cars,
as Kyle Busch tried to
is that it would take a lot to flip a car because they actually were decently planted on the ground. It would take a the car, like if you watch Logano's wreck, you would notice like when he spins, like when he spun, his car didn't lift up right away. It took like another hit from another car when he's turned around to get that car lift off the air. Like it took a bit of effort. There, it was like right away. So that's like a big concern. Again, not a good look for these cars when they fuck up the lug nuts. Like they can't do that right properly. And then we have that, the lug nut issue. Then that car flipped really easily. Yeah, not a good look for these cars, especially with this race being the first outing for this car. You can't have things like that happen.
Busch came to his pit stall anyway. That just means he'll restart at the end of the line when we go back green.
Oh, Kurt. Maybe he got damaged. God fucking damn it, of course.
Junior gets the stage points. First time he has won a stage.
You mean that pencil-necked geek. That's a good way to put it. But that's like the best example I could think of. That was like recently. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't. Would the rear diffuser? I don't even know. I don't know. Would the rear diffuser cause the car to lift up off the ground more? I don't know. I doubt it. I'm not an expert.
Working lap 68. And a concern under the right front. And a little damage along the right side on Kurt Busch's car. As the action heats up on the track on the way to what will be a sweet victory, Jamie Little and Michael Walter spent Daytona 500 weekend checking out a different kind of heat and sweet at the Wendy's pit stop in the infield. Posing trivia questions, making fan signs, Jamie and Michael had a lot of fun making the race.
Okay, I'm upset.
More delicious with their Wendy's hot honey chicken sandwich.
God, these cars. They're not giving.
Michael and glitter. I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Well, it looks like we might have our 7th consecutive year of a bad 500.
You literally, Tony, drive the golf cart through there, pick up your sandwich, pick up the kids. It's Frosties for the kids, right?
I don't know. It's just very frustrating.
Hats off to everybody involved. Great job.
I just can't. Like Kurt actually looked like he had a decent car. I'm hoping that this didn't put him out of the race entirely because it looked like there's no damage to the car. I mean, I didn't even see any noticeable front end damage. I don't know. Again, Fox isn't fucking showing a damn thing about it, so I have no clue. The one driver I actually care about. It fucking figures.
Yeah, best 4 tires all the way around. Martin Truex, Logano, everybody 4 tires. For that reason, a lot of debris on the racetrack. But again, reset. Let's get 4 tires on the.
Remember last year when the yeah, that was. I mean, the only difference was last year's. It was like lap 20. Here they wrecked right at the end of stage 1. That still is going to make the other 135 laps potentially stressful. Yeah, Truex won stage 1.
Of course, they love the savings they're going to get with Geico, but it goes beyond that. You deserve to save.
Darian just asked, just tweeted, how's the Fox broadcast so far? David Lang gives it a 0.5 out of 10. Oh my god, that is savage.
Maybe he has a way of making you feel seen.
Bundle car and motorcycle insurance and save at geico.com.
Yeah, the cars need work. I don't know. I just got a bad feeling from this because they were like changing shit at the last second. They didn't have like a concrete idea on like what they wanted to do, what even package they even wanted to do. So, I don't know. I just had a feeling it was going to be a shit show from some aspect. But the way Harrison Burton's car, like the back of it just collapsed. That is very concerning. Because like, what if it happened in the front? What if the front just completely caved in like that? I don't know. I just kind of...
WeatherTech's here.
WeatherTech is the ultimate protection for your vehicle. Laser measured floor liners, no drain.
I don't know. Well, I saw Dr. Detroit made a post in my Discord saying, lap 63, get well soon to what if racing stat. Well, Dr. Detroit, I don't know if you're here or watching the stream or anything, but if you watch this at some point, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. That means a lot that you did that. You're too kind. Right, Hamlin to go behind the wall. His car was like crab walking, so something clearly isn't right with it. Maya Snyder's flip. Yeah, Maya Snyder's, I mean, it was definitely way worse in terms of just the severity. But it even that took a good bit for that car to get up in the air. Like, it took... the car got spun, but then it got hit. And then that lifted it. You're never really going to be able to, like, keep a car on the ground unless you literally just make them go, like, 100 miles an hour at Daytona or something. But, like, that took a little more for the car to really get up in the air. Once the car goes around like that and then it gets hit, then it's like almost guaranteed like a flip could possibly happen if it get hit a certain way. There, it did it right away. I don't know. But like you don't want to be like discovering flaws with the car in the middle of a fucking race. I don't know, it's just concerning. Yeah, Newman's was way worse, but but his car just like straight up got turned into the outside wall, and it just had so much momentum. Like again, like I don't know. I'm like the last person to be asked on like the physics and how shit works.
Thanks, Jamie. And in that replay, you saw the 20 of Christopher Bell spin around and around and get up and into the wall. There was some Brad Keselowski team audio. It was Keselowski into Burton that started that.
I was attached to him pretty good there, TJ. I'm surprised because that was not the area where I was struggling with taking a push. Yeah, it surprised me too. I'm not sure. We had been pushing there and working good there. I'm not sure what happened here.
Just got to shake it off. At the end of the day, that's all you can do. Go back to doing what got you there. Aggression is certainly why he's up front. It ain't going to be the last time. So out of the race from that crash, Harrison Burton. The 1 of Ross Chastain, the 24 of Williams.
Well, the thing with Newman's wreck is he literally took a car, like a literal car to his face. Like, that was really bad. Like, the level of speed he was carrying, or that, yeah, I mean, that was really bad. And that's what makes it even worse. Because Fox did like a super duper slow-mo of the wreck when his window net wasn't even down yet. When you put the window net down, that's like a universal sign that like a driver is okay. well, not like they're like okay, but like that they're they're conscious and awake. He didn't even have his window net down. They're already showing like a super duper up close slow mo of his wreck. Like that's really fucking is disgusting from Fox to do that. That still like pisses me off in how they like did that and how they handled the situation. That whole night was a shit show because you had if you fucking had Lombard like faking news that like Newman's fine when nothing was like, confirmed yet. He was just saying shit and it was just bullshit and stupid.
The 6 was pushing 21, and you could see the 21's kind of getting out of control there. So, you know, mindset is that you got to back off, but I think the 6 was just insistent on pushing him at all costs, and he eventually turned the 21 around. And tough, you know, considering it's just for the stage. But we were kind of boxed in there where I noticed that something was going to happen, but I was boxed in. I was behind the teammate. I wanted to try to help, but again, just too aggressive pushing right there when they were lined up and in control.
17 Daytona 500s for Hamlin. This is the first time that he will fail to finish the race. That's pretty incredible. Hard to beat.
He had 0 DNFs last year. He was running on the lead lap in all but 2 races last year.
Eric Jones is the lone bow tie in a sea of blue ovals at the front. The only Chevy. Now they're a small team, 2-car team. He and Ty Dillon. And like Ricky Stenhouse and other drivers of not the big 4-car powerhouse teams, they've said, our friends today are going to be wherever we find them. Doesn't matter if they're a Toyota.
Wouldn't mind Eric Jones winning.
Chevrolet. We're going to draft with whoever can help us.
I feel bad for him. I'm not like a super big Eric Jones fan, but I do feel bad for him. You know.
Every now and then, I don't mind it. It gives you the flexibility. You're not married to a situation where you want to move, you want to be aggressive, you want to do something that advances your position, but you feel like you're committed to staying in line and staying with that group. You can float around.
What caused it? Well, Brad was just pushing Harrison Burn way too much, and it got him loose, and it like caused a mess.
Back to Jamie.
William Byron with a big hit there. What exactly did you see? We're hearing it was the product of pushing at the
It's a moral thing. Usually, if the wreck is bad, they're not going to show a replay of the incident right away because they want to make sure the driver's fine. That's usually how it goes. When you don't know if a driver's fine, it's very distasteful to show the wreck before you know if the driver's fine. That's usually how it works. Again, NASCAR doesn't really have that position because very rarely a driver gets actually like seriously injured anymore for that to even be a thing. But that's usually how it goes. When you watch like other like stuff, I don't know, it's just usually they just withhold on that. It's just a moral thing.
Now Toyota started this race with 6 cars, and they have now lost 2 of the Joe Gibbs.
Well, something's happening up at the front. Go Eric Jones. It'll be nice to see him lead a few laps.
So they're down to 4.
He got screwed because Bell's the only better road course. Yeah, I feel bad for Jones because I don't really feel like he deserved to get booted out of the car. That poor 20 car is like cursed now ever since Kens has left. First with like, I don't know.
Game changes.
There's a telemetry. Now look at his heart rate. That's full steam there, 159 beats per
Jesus
minute.
Christ, 160 beats per minute.
And says his base
Good
limit
lord.
is resting heart rate 47.
Is that even? Are you even alive at 47?
Well, the thing with Earnhardt's crash is even back then, people just didn't think he would be like killed in a crash like that. Like that crash did not look severe enough to be concerned that like he was. I can understand why they thought he was fine because people thought at the time he was. It was just like a standard wreck. Newman's crash, he literally took a car to the fucking head, and the way his car was like upside down, his car was like angled Like, it was literally dented and slid on that dented side. Like, clearly it was a massive hit. I'm not gonna sit here and like try to like justify Fox for showing a super duper close up replay. It's fucking disgusting. There's a time and a place for it, and now it's not the time and place for it. And they handled it so poorly. Stupid.
Its low cash mode feature gives you at least 24 hours of extra time to help you avoid an overdraft fee.
You see that?
Virtual wallet with low cash mode from PNC Bank. One way we're making it.
Let's see what Twitter's doing right now.
It's okay that we're here.
It's okay that you're here. It's good.
I'm not parked illegally.
You're parked very illegally.
I'm not parked illegally.
David Land's being a bit nervous for the rest of the race. I don't blame him. They literally had a right on board. Shut up for right quick. Oh, okay. Winbell's pointing out how they missed the fucking flip. Yeah. Yeah, that, like, how... Fox is so pitiful anymore. My God. Yeah, he says they literally had a right on board shot for the flip, but cut right before the flip. I don't know how you miss a flipping car, but we'll add that onto the list for the weekend. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Unless I didn't hear it because I have my sound canceling headphones on. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt there because I could be just not hearing it right. But, I mean, it could be a possibility. But, like, yeah, like, how do you...
And it's easy to get a quote at libertymutual.com, so you only pay for what you need. Isn't that right, Limu? Limu? Sorry, 1 second.
Oh boy. Only pay for what you need.
Oh, House Tony. He's been good. He's been really the only big positive of the broadcast. I've had no problems with Tony Stewart in all of these. Like, he's been fine. He's been really good.
You are Tony. Can you put me down now? What? You want to go higher? Okay. I said down, you old goat. I am the goat.
Okay. Okay, these those tractor commercials with Stewart and Briscoe. Okay, those are really funny. That's really funny. I like that. Yeah, they were on another commercial. Ryan Blaney's leading, just training for now. Oh my God, we just got back from a commercial and we have to do like... Good Lord, man, come on. We just get back from a commercial and then you like cut away again to something like... It's just... I don't know, man, it's just... 2024 can't come soon enough for their contract to end, I guess. Or whenever it is. I don't know if it's 2024, but like, Christ. Alright, we're good. We're back to like showing the race properly.
The Toyota numbers have been cut from 6 to 4 cars, and the Chevys not formed up among organizations as they work a mostly single file draft. Things are calmed down for a reason right here a little bit. Everybody saw what not to do. Go settle in, ride, log some laps. The second and third place cars talking about drafting.
Yeah, I don't think a chase cam is like realistically possible to do in real life. But I mean, we can dream. So I guess they'll just train for a bit as there's a... Okay. Put on CPS. Was that Ford like 1 through... How many Fords are up there? Jesus Christ, what is the top 8 are all Fords. I'd be fine with Busch winning the 500. I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, I heard Kansas is gonna be back in the booth. I don't know how he's gonna do though. I don't really recall ever him like being in the booth, and I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. Well, Kurt's still like in the main pack, sort of, so that's good. Yeah, now we're just training. Well, I guess stage 2 is gonna be kind of uneventful, so that's gonna be upsetting. What's Twitter doing?
We heard that audio. We expect the Fords coming to pit road 11 laps from now. So good time to step aside with Ryan Blaney and a fleet of Fords leading the Daytona 500.
You know, me and E-Step don't really see eye to eye on things, but when he like says something that I agree with, it's kind of a magical moment. He even says there are too many commercial free entertainment options out there now for modern NASCAR races to feature to feature consistent full screen commercials. One of the only sports that cuts away from the competition to show ads. It was fine in 2002, but not in 2022. Yeah, I agree. It's nice that I can agree with them on something. So that's I really appreciate that. Apparently, Biffle's changing a fuel pump. He's listed as behind the wall, not out of the race. Could get back there on the tripod. I don't even recall Fox mentioning it, unless I'm just missing it. But, like, wouldn't that be nice to hear? I don't know. Back in the day, like, they always used to update you on, like, drivers that are, like, out of the race or anything. Like, they would always kind of point stuff out like that. He would, yeah, I know, he would call it a choo-choo. He does, like, sometimes he does, like, tweets where he does, like, he'll like, have, like, a video and it'll be, like, the car's going around a track and he says choo-choo. It's funny stuff. I like it. 2002 Daytona 500. I remember that. Yeah, because, like, they cut from commercial abruptly to show that. I don't know. I remember that. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I don't know. I know 01 500 they did that with Stewart's wreck. I don't know if 2002 they did it or not, but yeah, that was back when they like, really cared about their like, broadcast. I'll figure if they don't mention anything about Biffle, that doesn't surprise me.
The Daytona 500 on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. 89 laps complete, 11 laps to halfway. Here's the Progressive race summary. Ryan Blaney, one of 10 different drivers to lead this race. Kyle Busch has led the most laps, 28. Keselowski 26. Blaney now 18. We've had 16 lead changes. Still 31 cars on the lead lap. 3 caution flags. Out of the race, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Harrison Burton, Ross Chastain, Christopher Bell.
Well, Jeff Gluck said Biffle's out on track, 61 laps down. God damn. I feel bad for Biffle. Props to Jeff Gluck for updating us on the race. That's why I watch the race and look at Twitter at the same time. So BJ McLeod becomes the last driver to get lapped, leaving 30 cars on lead lap. There are 10 laps to go before halfway. I don't know if that's anything like bad or unusual. I mean, I know in the duel in like 60 laps, there's only like 9 or like what, it was like 8 cars on lead lap. That was kind of horrifying. So I don't know.
That's a lot of air moving around at nearly 190 miles an hour.
Let alone a rounded rear bumper like we heard earlier. Depending on what side you are, is changing the balance of the car. So just a quick tap there, it'll give you that forward momentum, but won't turn the car loose.
Ryan Blaney, a two-time Daytona 500 runner-up, winner here last August in the 400-mile race.
I'm fine with. Well, the thing with Auto Club is I hate the fact that they're gonna try, reconfigure it into a short track when really all the track needs is just a repave. I don't know, it's just stupid because the track isn't the problem. It's just the package, because the package has been trashed for years now for that track. So that doesn't make it any better.
His wife and family decided we're going to keep racing. That team has one full-time employee, and here they are, racing to try to win the Daytona 500. They only run here in Talladega.
It's pretty cool.
Yep.
That one employee, you ought to be pretty damn happy.
One full-time employee. A lot of helpers and volunteers.
Should be proud.
There's your Xfinity fastest lap last time by Brad Keselowski, who runs in 5th place. Kevin Harvick in 4th. Todd Gilliland in 6th place.
Well, I don't really know what do you say at this point. You're just riding around.
Darren Shaw is that young man's name. And,
I see Kurt.
he's the one full-time
I see
employee
Kurt.
at Motorsports.
He's with that main pack still.
Pretty happy right now.
It's like the third from the.
And he should be. I mean, this is a hard race to make. B, it's a hard race to be competitive in.
Well, let's check Twitter again. See what's going on.
Through that last major wreck is a big step in that equation to get to the end of the day.
Now it's a 3-car Rookie of the Year battle here. Harrison Burton, we've talked about a lot. He was up front. He's in the garage with a flipped-over race car now, and he is okay. But Todd Gilliland came up much the same way. He's in his very first career Cup start. There is Gilliland.
Remember back in the day when
He replaces
I
Andy
forget.
Alfredo this year for Front Row Motorsports, coming here after a couple of Truck Series wins, and a dad who always ran well here at Daytona, David Gilliland, and a grandfather, Butch Gilliland, who was a star in the Winston West Series. Good genes.
Yeah, David and I actually ran a lot together at the Reciprocal Plate tracks at Talladega and Daytona here. He was always good help, and we always were able to. He had the.
I don't blame him. It just doesn't make for compelling racing, which is kind of why sometimes these future plays can get fucking boring.
David now runs a late model program for a
So,
lot of up-and-coming
I get it.
The other driver in the rookie battle, Austin Cindric, he's right in the thick of it, 2nd place, behind Ryan Blaney. There's your Fox Nation cam for Landon Castle, currently 27. Well, things have settled down here in Stage 2, and here's why. Everybody got a good look at the underside of the Wood Brothers 21 when Harrison Burton went for a wild ride,
Yeah.
ending Stage 1.
Having a 5G phone that's not on TV
Man, it'd be nice to play Danganronpa right now. I'm being facetious because nothing's happening, but I get it. I'm being salty. Cowboys could still win the 500. I mean, if they rack hard enough, and you dream, and you wish for it enough, it might happen.
T-Mobile, 4 5G bars in 4 places. Another reason.
I think I'm gonna definitely stop eating pizza now. It's very cold.
Whenever you crack open
This is my 5th piece.
the mouth and start singing. What is going on?
We took the truck that helped build this country and made it so it can power our homes. We took the vehicles businesses use to keep the lights on and made them run on the same thing that turns the lights on. We took the original 0 to 60 head turner and gave it 0 tailpipe emissions. We took the familiar and made it revolutionary.
The KFC chicken sandwich is only served one way.
How about Todd Gillen being in the top 10? Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I mean, it is a front row car, and they seem to be like good at restrictor plates nowadays. So, I mean, it's not that surprising, but you know, good for him. Good for him.
Watch the revs, mind the shifts. Yeah, didn't think so. We're more the drive it like you stole it kind of crowd. Just foot on the gas and smoke in the air. I am the next generation. I am NASCAR.
The Daytona 500 on Fox is sponsored by KFC. Order the KFC chicken sandwich today. It's Kentucky Fried to order. And by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR. Well, next lap by will be halfway in the Daytona 500, so let's take a look at today's Credit One Bank ones to watch.
All right, I'm going to the sixth ball. You see him right there, Brad Keselowski. I know it's probably not the most favorite person right now, but the aggression, very aggressive. You're going to have to be aggressive. Has done it all on super speedways. Won 7 times, but not this one. I'm sticking with Brad Keselowski.
Clint, it's been 15 years since Kevin Harvick won that 2007 Daytona 500. Who would ever believe he's on a 43-race winless streak? Tony, this could be the day the closer closes the deal.
I agree, but I'm picking the 2 car right now. He's the one I want to watch. Austin Cindric has been learning. He's paying attention to his teammate Ryan Blaney. He's been up front all day, and he knows how to run good at super speedways.
I'm going with Martin Truex Jr. I mean, 0 for 67. It's got to end sometime, doesn't it? I think today could be the day Truex.
Oh God, that's a bold prediction there to hope Truex wins here. I mean, his restrictor plate success has been like non-existent.
Matt Kenseth won the 500 in the number 17. It's my son's car number. Keep an eye on Buescher.
I mean, Buescher, I mean,
That's your Credit
I don't know.
One Bank ones to watch.
Roushcar's got it this year. Brad, I guess, really helped the team out.
The entire pack, save one car at the back, is there on the inside lane, and it's going to fall in line. So, Larry, we did hear something about the Fords coming at lap 96, which did not happen. Now what do we expect?
Yeah, I think they'll go as far as they basically can on fuel, Mike. I look for them to come anywhere between lap 106, 108, right in there, which is only about 6 or 7 laps, and that'll put them about 20 to 22 laps to go in this stage.
And I feel like part of that is there's no pressure. They're not too wide. They're not having to lean on each other to maintain track position.
From what we see in the race, it seemed like from the duels, it seemed like it was better to pit as late as you could.
When they're single file like this,
Usually it's kind of the other way around. Usually you want to try to undercut them. I don't know, but
it makes the cars drive a lot
I guess we'll
better.
see.
The cars are handling they're probably handling fine at this point, so there's really no pressure to do that. All you're doing is stretching that fuel mileage out to where at the end of the stage you got a lot fresher tires to finish.
Well, 50 years ago, A.J. Foyt led 167 of the 200 laps, but he didn't have the kind of traffic that we have here.
This is picking up. They're on pit road, the Chevys.
Chevrolet's in,
RCR group seems like.
and these are the single and two-car Chevrolet teams coming in for right sides and out.
Ooh, God, he almost annihilated their freaking Cody Wurst pit crew there. Jeez,
We listened in on stage 1 winner Martin Truex.
that could have been bad. They dodged the bullet on that one. Sheesh. My picks are Kurt and McDowell. Hopefully one of them win. You know what? I agree, Phantom Foxy. I'm hoping for Kurt, but
Doesn't like where he's running. And I don't mind that right there. If you're single file and you're just logging laps, one thing. But if you get pushed, 2 and 3 wide, I agree. You do not want to be in the eye of the storm and getting a wreck. He's wanting to know, can we do anything? 2 tires, get off cycle of these guys. Have a heck of a pit stop, like he said. Need some track position.
Well, Larry, what about fuel only? Is that an option on this stop?
I think it is an option, and quite honestly, I don't see tires doing a lot. And you think about issues we're having getting tires on and off, absolutely fuel only, especially with only 20 laps to go in the stage. But you have to have friends that's on your same page.
And we haven't talked about it much. The pit crews, I think, have the possibility to dictate the end of this race. I mean, it has potential for these pit stops, and with single lug wheels, something that's totally new to the series and new to these tire changers, this could be a big deciding factor.
there's birds 3 and 4. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even notice that.
Any given Sunday in Daytona is put yourself in position to win. The pit crews may well do that. Richard went on to say, then circumstances will dictate the outcome. And you make your own luck.
Exactly.
Yep. Now the 4 remaining Toyotas are 18th through 21st in this draft. It's not on the outside looking in, but not far from it right now.
No, but it's not reason for, cause for alarm either. I mean, they're grouped together, they're still where they want to be with each other, and as long as they stay attached to that lead pack, that's the main thing at this point.
Now the Chevrolet is a different story. From 13th through 17th are all Chevrolets. Kyle Larson, Noah Gregson, Stenhouse, Reddick, and Jones.
It would be nice if, like, this, I mean, because with the pitting and stuff, we're going to be having, like, different strategies and, like, different groups and stuff. It'll be kind of interesting. Too bad we got a stage that has to ruin it. As always, we got to have a stage ruin the flow of a race. 5 years of this shit with the stages. We have 1,000 playbacks on this. Holy shit. That's pretty good. Thank you, chat. Glad people took the time to stop in and watch me watch the shits.
Being very careful to not slide the front tires or slide the rear tires. So when they do come, it's going to be
Yeah, because nothing's going to happen until they start pitting.
you have no choice.
And we see that, and I've done it.
So I wonder what Twitter's doing now.
She says, whatever you do, don't slide the tires. You know he's either going to take 2 or no tires, fuel only.
Judging from here, I think it's safe to say that most NASCAR fans would prefer them to start their own streaming service once the team. That's a good one. That's a good one.
At this point in the race, I think I would.
You have to. You don't have a choice because we know that there's strength in numbers. They're all peeling off.
Feeding time at the zoo.
Oh shit, we got pitting.
Everybody except Martin Truex and the Toyotas will pit. Vince.
Yo, God, it was like 4 wide there, getting down pit road. Looked like somebody made contact with someone in the back.
You're very happy with his race car? No changes and gas only, JB.
12 Ryan Blaney, remember he had problems last time. They couldn't get those rear wheels to adhere to the car. To try to
Wonder if we're gonna have this like the same shit again, with people having like issues pitting, or like tires coming off and shit.
Larry? Yeah, the Toyotas, they're coming out. I like what they did there. That was chaos right there. Chase Briscoe, too many cars on pit road at one time. Briscoe missed his pit box.
Oh my God, Briscoe.
Vince.
The 19 of Martin Truex Jr. is in. It is fuel only. As Mike had indicated earlier, it's the call. Regan?
Kyle Busch, a strong recovery in the 18 car. A little damage on the right front, but it's not affecting him too bad. Jamie.
Bubba Wallace car's been looking good, feeling good. As they talked about, just fuel there. They went almost took off with a fuel can there, guys.
And that group should have no trouble forming back up together.
Uh-oh.
Sold out right here.
Oh, and fire up both exhaust pipes as he restarts it.
was running with. And coming back to pit road will be Daniel Suarez. Too fast exiting pit road. Brad Keselowski to the front.
And that's it. I know that it was an easier pit stop with less cars, but man, you can't outdo that strength in numbers.
Now here's a consequence of pitting with everybody. Watch the
I was gonna say, like, there was somebody that made contact or something weird. Something weird happened.
Yeah, he had Michael McDowell on his inside that was looking over. Oh, then somebody was trying to get out of the pit stop and he picked up. Watch Austin Cindric.
Why did I drop frames?
Right in Austin Cindric.
Why?
Now yeah, like I said, he had McDowell on his inside, was looking over to see where it was, and just missed it. Couldn't see the vantage point with that car on the inside.
No, I'm okay with Brad winning the stage, even though he destroyed the whole field at one point.
And Briscoe is now 23rd. Cindric, who was second, is now 13th. And here's what happened to Chase Elliott.
He just stalled it.
That's him. The flames out the pipes are just him trying to get the car restarted. It's just the fuel in the exhaust pipes.
That was weird for Chase.
And Chase is now 22nd. They're all still on the lead lap. 27 lead lap cars. With Brad Keselowski and Chris Buescher, Team RFK out front.
Every big idea, every game changer, every how they do that starts here, the blank page. Artists and writers know the tyranny of it well, but so do developers, data scientists, CTOs, the new creators. To them, we say, let's create...
Yeah, of course Suarez has problems or something, you know. Trust me, the field wants Bradley in. Yeah, probably, so they don't get turned. Jeez, my room is like... I look like a peach. Gotta fix that.
NASCAR Race Up on FS1.
Lindsay Equipment is your trusted
That's
source for
better.
John Deere equipment sales, service, and parts. Mowers, tractors, and the best brands in outdoor equipment too. There's a location near you, so stop in today. Lindsay Equipment, where a good name is always worth more.
Buckle up.
David Land, full screen commercial, you know what comes next. Is that gonna be a wreck?
Is coming to Plains, Pennsylvania. After over 100 years of operating salvage yards, our family-run business is proudly
Or I guess a wheel will fall off. Possibly, maybe that's what he's referring to. I get no live TV, so I'm watching it here. Damn, I mean, there's stuff on like Twitch and stuff to probably find the race. So you don't have to watch my stream. Even though I very much appreciate it. You don't have to.
Need to know who pays the cost of a lawsuit? Good question. Uncertain about whether you need to see company doctors after a work injury? Another great question. How much does Lenahan and Dempsey charge to represent me? We at Lenahan and Dempsey
Let's see.
visit LenahanandDempsey.com after an injury. Click
Brad
on the
F. your
video, get answers.
Burton top 10 bet.
Dempsey lawyers get
Well, I'm
asked
sorry to hear
questions.
that. I feel bad for Suarez. He wasn't ready to get rushed up because DCR didn't know what to do in it. I know, I feel bad for him too. He kind of got put in a shitty situation. That still bugs me.
Get your news now. Follow Juliana Ferrari
Like poor
on Twitter and Facebook.
Harrison Spawn probably screamed. Yeah, where was the Kim Burton camera for that one? She would have been like freaking out. Hey, hello Golf Kid, thank you for stopping by.
Blaney now third behind Keselowski and Buescher. So here's one of the questions. In Clint State,
Yeah, that is true. Some of them do get taken down, but there's always stuff to find on there. I've done that through most of 2020 and
You could just keep running that around there.
2021.
It's gonna be a no-brainer.
round and around, he's led a total
Like watching the like on Twitch and stuff.
Now, Tony, you were saying as the Toyotas came out of the pits, we saw that whole draft that was formed up just shoot right by them in the back straightaway, but then they got a break.
Yeah, the back of that lead pack with the Fords had to check up on the entry to turn 3.
Oh, look at Kurt and Kyle doing something. Though they're not gonna have enough enough. Fucking Bubba! Oh my god, that was like a last-second move. It looked like. But they're getting you know, they're getting their numbers up there, so that'll be nice.
Along with Kurt Busch and the 18 Kyle Busch.
Yeah, David Land did say it would be like a classic Daytona race.
Yep, I would think. Now, they're there.
So far, it's not that entirely.
It won't get airborne. But when the air pressure changes and they're flapping up right in front of your face.
Why is my frames dipping? Is it really like?
Thing is it shows you how disturbed that air is behind that car. In the wake of that car in front of you, man, it gets up there, creates a negative pressure right there, and pulls those.
Well, the outside line's doing something.
And they are right in your face, but it's worth it, man. I look around.
I really don't want to caution. I just want to go green.
So be it. But it's almost
Like something's actually happening.
You know, if you see that hood flap,
They're trying to do something, so I mean that'd be nice.
you went through that bubble you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Like it looked like he made a last-second move to go to the outside.
Look at this 18 car.
Watch right here. It's up.
Ooh. That was a hell of a shot. Damn. I can't believe Kyle's car is still competitive after all that. Why are my frames dipping? And why is Kyle Larson in the 3-wide situation? That's terrifying. Why is my frame? Yeah, let's just drop 2,000 frames. Yeah, sure.
Louisiana hot sauce cam on Ricky Stenhouse's car.
Bottom's good. Bottom's good. Clear low.
Starting to see some movement. 12 to go. Into these stages get interesting.
In the back of that pack from about 10th on back, things have gotten busy.
Jockeying for position. Not happy with me back there. You heard Martin Truex.
Oh, look at Larson.
Formulated a line. He's getting his wish. Making it happen.
Chris Buescher running second, not burning as much fuel as race leader Brad Keselowski, who's pushing all that air aside. So the 17 crew said this.
What you're doing with the gas is good right there. It's a 6-0. They're wanting us to push. They're wanting to defend that top lane that's coming. Does he know our situation? That's right. No. We need to try to get to where we need to be. So that way, once we got the green light, we are going to be able to get to the green light. Let us know.
What's the green light, Tony?
I don't know. I was getting ready to ask you what the green light was.
Let me change the fucking bit rate, because apparently...
Go. Time to shine. Let's roll. Enough dragging the brake, lifting out the gas. Wide open.
11 to go in stage 2.
Let's change that to 5,000.
Front will go box side by side.
Why? Why do I have frame, like, bitrate issues?
The groom's parents.
You good?
Found out they can redeem rewards
You
for a
good?
second honeymoon.
No?
Romance is in the air.
Wait.
Like the
No.
other two. He's really
Yeah, okay, we're good. We're almost at 3,000 dropped frames.
must be fate.
But it looks like we're finally good. Okay, thank God.
He forgot again.
It's a miracle the rain hasn't been... Oh, now we're dropped frames. Okay, never mind. Can I just have a stream just go normally? Like, what? Why?
Fries or salad? Salad. Pinch way. It is. So is screening for colon cancer. When caught in early stages, it's more treatable. Hi.
It has been a miracle that,
I detect altered DNA in your
you know, rain hasn't been a factor. It's been like that for, like, 3 years now, it feels like.
It's for people 45 plus and average risk for colon cancer. Not high
I found one. Thanks, man. I'll stick to the stream on my phone.
Ask your provider.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad you were able to find one.
Everybody's thinking in Daytona. I want to be in the show and pretend I'm in this thing.
Think women can bring a whole different perspective.
Kurt Busch had damage Carney 1 to 500. Yeah, that is true. But then again, in 2017, 500 was like such a shit show, and it was also decided on like fuel strategy too. So it was both a mixture of like just a lot of cars crashing and then fuel mileage. Kurt got very fortunate. Just because Larson was leading on the white flag and then he ran fuel. That was a mess of 500 too. I thought there was a wreck because like they have like the bumper camera, but no, that's not it. It it looked like, because I just saw blackness, I just thought something happened. Well, the outside line again is doing something, which is nice. It'll be kind of neat to kind of see this kind of, you know, something happen. I mean, other than the pit stops, I mean, nothing really has happened during this like whole stage. It's been really like uneventful until the last 12 laps.
Thank you. It was nice. I liked it.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new hot honey chicken sandwich with biscuit and breakfast.
7 laps to the end of stage 2 here in Daytona. The USFL coming April 16th with a historic.
Why do we have to go like full screen for this? I don't know, man. Like, come on.
In prime time on Fox and NBC. See the debut of
Like something's actually happening and we can't even see it. Thank you. We almost missed the fucking pass for the lead, possibly, because of that. Jesus Christ.
That is when, because some teams are having trouble wondering if they're getting all the fuel in, and Cole Custer had to come in twice because his car wasn't taking on fuel.
That's weird. So now we have fuel. I didn't think fuel would be a factor just because they pitted. I don't know.
Mike, you mentioned Cole Custer having to pit twice to get the fuel in that car. What has happened is the fuel probe has broken away from the side of the body. The composite bodies, which are new this year, it broke off of there. So every time they go to
Got a pass for a lead.
they can't get the fuel.
Look, I was gonna give Brad a shot. Jesus.
That's the hardest part of having a
Okay.
race of your life, your biggest of your career, the Daytona 500, the very first race, and with a new car to boot. All of these
Oh,
teams
boy.
have been challenged. Attrition's always been a big part of this race, and you're seeing some of it today. Well, look who's here. Our series champion, Kyle Larson, has brought his
Kind of shocked. I didn't expect. Why is Truex?
talked to him this morning up in the
Oh, that's Austin Dillon. Well, why is Austin?
I can run these races. He said, nearly won one. Ran out of gas on the last lap here in the Daytona 500.
Jesus Christ, Brad. Oh my God. Thank God Larson did not pull Logano and block, because that would have been an utter disaster. Props to Larson there. Logano's gonna do something stupid, I know it. He always does something stupid at these tracks. Hey, there's Kurt. Go, Kurt. Get some stage points. Please, I need it. Why? Why are we going to a full replay? We saw it. Shit like this pisses me. Like, don't do that. Don't go to a full fucking replay with like 4 laps to go in the stage.
They still remember how each other races.
We talked about it.
We clearly saw that. You could have done side by side with that at least. I don't know. It's just dumb decisions like that piss me off.
Saw that 5-car start at the front, go clear to the back, had another education right there. He'll figure it out, but honestly, that wasn't on him. He just didn't have any help.
Okay,
As soon
now
as
they're
his
just.
teammates went around him, but
Alright, well,
now you gotta
where's
figure out
Kurt?
how to get up there.
He's not in the top 10 though. So.
Those guys in a situation
Wait,
where
oh, he's about to be. Kurt's gonna get a stage point, please. Please, I need it. I need it.
But we've got 4 laps left.
Brad's back in the lead too. Wow.
As much as we all say, hey, we're racing and trying to take these first 400 miles for that last 100, these guys are already thinking about points
I remember when they were doing stuff. Well, that was fun.
for the end of the season.
And the move that Keselowski just put on Kyle Larson to retake the lead was the same move that we saw Chris Buescher make on Thursday night.
Yeah,
to win
yeah,
the
he did.
full race. Exactly like it, but you didn't see Kyle Larson make a move. He just let him go. Coming to the end of the race, you're going to have to block that move. Different story. Yep.
It's risk versus reward.
Let's have a look at today's Toyota top performers. Mark Truex in third, Bubba Wallace in fourth. The Busch brothers both.
I'll see if somebody makes a move or tries to do something here.
Denny Hamlin, 3-time Daytona 500 winner, out of the race along. Christopher Bell is in the race, but 40 laps down after suspension issues. Keselowski, the leader. You're looking back at Joey Logano in second place. Logano's car chief, Raymond Fox III, was honored here in Daytona this week by the living legends of auto racing.
I got lap cars. They'll get around them, no problem. Chase Briscoe, what? Chase Briscoe, what are you doing? Yeah, I know he is, but that's really fucking stupid and dangerous to do that. Of all times to... Jesus Christ. Well, this is gonna get fucking stupid. Wow. That's really fucking dumb. How this all played out. Why am I not liking Briscoe more and more? Why is there smoke? That's really fucking... What a boner deflator stage, because Briscoe just cock-blocked Brad. That was really stupid. Oh god, here comes Trex. Yes! Yes! Yeah, Truex! Fuck Logano! Yeah! Fuck you, Logano! I can't believe Truex got 2 for 2 in a stage. That is fucking wild. I'll take it. I will gladly take it. Logano just got cucked out of a stage win. Good. Didn't want fucking Logano to win a stage win because Briscoe LePage, like, cock blocked the field. That was gonna be really fucking stupid. That was really... I'm like disliking Briscoe more and more, and it really pains me. Like, you don't do that at a restrictor plate. You don't just fucking chop the leader off and block them and shit. You don't... Like, even if you're going a lap down, you're gonna get the wave around and shit. Like, it's gonna suck, yeah, but you're not gonna, like... That could have literally wrecked the whole fucking field doing shit like that. That would have been really damn stupid. God.
Take aim at chronic kidney disease by talking to your doctor and asking about Farxiga. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Number 44.
It's a cold cut.
Geico, 15 minutes could save you 50% more on car insurance.
Well, you know what? The last lap of that stage was interesting. I mean, the other 50 laps, I mean, it was just kind of a mess stage with a good, like, I don't know. This last stage is going to be kind of the same thing.
Verizon Unlimited is going ultra, so you get more than ever. With 5G ultra wideband in many more cities, you get up to 10 times the speed at no extra cost. And
You know, it makes me really not like... I remember when I was in iRacing 2020, he did something in that iRacing race at Phoenix that he did in real life. In iRacing with like 5 laps to go, he spun himself out, brought out a yellow, then pitted. He did the same shit in real life. Like, I don't know if he was testing something out in like iRacing to see if it would work in real life or it was just pure coincidence, but it feels very fishy. Especially with a driver like him, like, he should be able to know not to, you know, spin his car out. I don't know. Like, he was, like, trying to plan something. I don't know if that was... I don't know. Just... It's hard to trust people, so you don't know, you know, it's hard to trust, like, what his intentions were. So it makes me very sussy. Me being in Australia and not knowing what these commercials... You know, I can understand. I can relate a little bit. Because when I would watch, like, the new One Piece episodes, when they're, like, being broadcast, and there'd be, like, a live stream of it, and there'll be, like, Japanese commercials and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. So I know that feeling. I've been there before. Danica's gonna be in the booth in 2 weeks. Oh my god, no. I mean, that's gonna be hell. I can't stand Danica. She's so obnoxious in the booth. Like in the one SRX race, like, she didn't know what Bill Elliott's nickname was. That's so sad. Like, that's just embarrassing. Danica just continues to do just dumb. I'll see if people pit. I would have to imagine so. Yeah. Yeah, they be pitting. Well, this last stage would be about 65, 64 laps. My frames dip again. We're almost at 4,000 drop frames. We are reaching peak shit show. Brad gets out of pit road. Chase Elliott with more issues. Oh, Kurt, please don't go a lap down. We're seeing a lot of cars, like, stall. That's really weird. I don't know if that's just me or... I don't know. It's really bizarre.
What we do when the chips are down. How adversity is best met with creativity and kindness. As we at Pfizer strive to impact hundreds of millions of lives, young and old, this isn't just a story of a pandemic, but how it pulled us all together.
Gets beat by midfield teams during her time. Yeah, I remember those days. God, the people defending her was so funny. They were saying that she wasn't given good equipment. They were being sexist. It was a bunch of stupid stuff. But then Almirola gets in the car in 2018. He gets like 7 top 10s in like 15 races, and it took Danica like 6, 7. It was like 4 or something years to get to that point. It's just really funny. I don't know how long it took Almirola to get like as much top 10s as Danica did in her entire career in 2018. I guess I could look at that now. Let's see, Almirola. 2018, he got 17 top 10s. So how many races did it take for him to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? It took him 19 races to get to Danica's 7 top 10s. And it took Danica like hundreds of starts. Fucking yikes. Stage 2 was choo-choo train, so I just went and got a hot... I mean, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, because that stage was like almost entirely uneventful until right at the very end.
17th, you can watch Fox's Welcome to Flash night and day.
Can you believe it?
That night, catch the premiere on Fox. That day, stream the first
Seven
episodes.
That's a lot.
Because once you visit Flash, you'll want to stick around.
Is this really happening?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, is this reality?
Welcome to Flash premieres Thursday, March 17th on Fox. And stream the first 7 episodes starting the same day on Fox Now or Hulu.
Look across Lake Lloyd in the Speedway infield. This massive complex, 2.5 miles around. The oval.
Oh, I remember that race. Yeah, it was 2016 at Kentucky. I remember. Yeah, it was not 2015. It was 2016.
So he is your race leader. We spoke to him earlier. Let's catch up with the driver who finished second in stage 2.
It took Almirola like it took him 19 races to tie Danica's record, and basically 20 races to get beyond Danica's like number. That was really funny.
Now, the reason Logano dropped from second to sixth, let's examine his pit stop and watch the right front here.
And one thing I noticed, Mike, is the tire changer when he first went to take the right front off, it was old school. He had the air gun already running. He had to stop the air gun, put it on the nut, and then engage the gun. That started kind of going downhill from there.
Now, we also saw Chase Elliott with an extended stay on pit road. Jamie?
Mike, earlier in this race, the 9 of Chase Elliott got into his teammate Kyle Larson. He had a dent in the right front, and he said that the handling had gotten so much worse that last run, so bumpy, they decided to take the time to try and fix it, and he just pitted for a second time and took left side tires.
So a suspension adjustment for Elliott to get him back into contention. He is currently 20th. Time for another Busch Race Team Sweepstakes giveaway. Time to win some money. Here's an Xfinity Series driver.
Hey, I'm Natalie Decker from the Busch Race Team. You don't have to be racing at Daytona to bring home a big prize. Tweet #BuschRaceTeam and #.
Oh my god, I remember that. Freaking Danica, Kansas, 2017. Yeah, that was so fucking that was gross. That pissed me off because like during that time, like people weren't quite sure if Almirola was okay, and she was just more worried about herself. And it's just like, wow, what a bitch. What an absolute fucking bitch.
Fully engage, and earlier this week a couple of teams, Penske and RFK, modified some wheels to make sure they would seat for a safety issue, but NASCAR said we're confiscating those wheels.
Yay, thank God. So 63 to go, so really we're gonna have more frame droppage. Alright, fine, we'll have to lower the bit rate even more.
Were you one of them?
I unfortunately was not.
No, neither was I. 3 people went 6 for 6 at Clint's Stage 2 contest. They will split $25,000. The fine print says pending verification of eligibility.
Good job, folks. Good picking. Stage 2. Next week can be your week, guys.
That's right. You can play every week for free. Win Clint's money.
Why couldn't I get him to play for free when he rode for me?
Win Tony's money?
No, just wanted to, yeah, it cost me a lot of money.
It's gonna be a long final stage. I mean, it might. I mean, it probably will be because they're gonna probably wreck a lot. Usually that's kind of how it goes. But if not, I mean, it'll be just as quick as stage 2, so I'm hoping so, because then we can get this over with. But who knows if that will be the case. I highly doubt it. I'm sure it's going to be... Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's not realistic. In NASCAR 21 Ignition, he would be like, still there, still there, still there, 222-333, 222-333. Like, how come he's not saying that? That's boring. It's still weird that they shift. It's still weird that, like, I heard them shift into fifth, like, off turn 2. Why are my frames still dropping? I'm at 4,500 fucking bitrate. How?
And I'm glad the drivers are getting used to it, because in the first couple tests, there were some guys that went to go from second to third gear that were used to going up and to the right instead of sequential back, and went from second gear down to first gear when they were trying to put it.
One of those mistakes,
Immediately I did.
Yeah, up and to the right. That's the money shift.
Yeah.
Kaboom. This gearbox. Cody Ware there in the middle. Joey Logano on the outside. Our Coca-Cola Zero Sugar can.
Oh, it's good you're not getting any frame drop. I don't know why. It's just been terrible today.
Logano came in, made an extra pit stop to make sure that right front was tight. So I had to restart at the back. And is
It's still weird. You hear them shift off like turn 2 and everything.
this race. He is sixth. He's led 36 laps so far. Kevin Harvick outside of him. Leading the outside lane. 22 cars still on the lead lap. The last of which is Michael McDowell.
Jeez, 22 on the lead lap. Oh my god. Half the field is almost gone. Like, they're not even... That's nuts. They're not, like, gone, but, like, on the same lap.
Made a pretty aggressive move to get in front of the leaders.
Why? I like how I drop my bitrate to fix the issue, and it makes it worse. How's that happen?
That's right. He finished just ahead of Martin Truex. Finished stage 2 to stay on the lead lap.
Oh my god, what if it aren't for racing? That'll be the biggest meme ever. If Cody Ware wins it, it'll be like... That'll be amazing. Because he's a big weeb, and that would be really funny. He gets out of victory lane with his waifu pillow. That'll be really... Oh, that'll be really funny if he does that. Can my frames stop? Why can I not escape freaking dropped frames?
That's 10 feet away. Spotter for the former Kevin Harvick. All right, instead
There are like seagulls and stuff chilling in 3 and 4. That's weird. Why is that?
Bubba Wallace in third. Martin Truex has won both stages. In 12th, trying to work his way back to the front. Kurt Busch back in 19th. Kyle Busch 20th. Still all in this lead pack. Christopher Bell laps down with suspension issues. Denny Hamlin out of the race in the big crash at lap 63. Well, in the pre-race, you heard Kyle Busch. He's tired of answering that question, but he knows every February, kind of like Dale Earnhardt, for 20 years,
You see
had to
that right
answer the
front.
question.
Exactly. You see that right front, it's battered, but he's not out by any means. So
I look for Bubba Wallace, man. You know, we've talked about it. He won at Talladega. He's always there at the end of these things. And that's what you have to do. If you're going to be in contention and have a shot at winning this thing, you've got to figure out how to get to the end. Attrition is a big way, and he's doing it right now. Third place amongst a lot of Fords, a lot of different company right there. But I'm telling you, he's the one that I think could win in this Toyota Camry.
Bubba Wallace locked on to Austin Cindric, running third.
Why am I still dropping frames? How? Why? Why? I lower the bitrate to fix the issue. Apparently, I should just fucking kept it at like 6,000 like I had before, because apparently that caused less issues, which makes no sense. I can't fucking do anything right, apparently. It's such a fucking joke. We're about to cross fucking 9,000 drop frames. Yeah, we fucking crossed 9,000. Top internet speed. maximum internet speed here, and it still fucks up. Like, what do I need? Do I need like a 500 fucking megabyte like speed internet shit? Like, how?
It's the countless I love yous. Our success is in a generation of memories. Here's to the next.
And I do have stuff open, to be fair, so I mean, I guess it could be causing that issue.
144 laps complete. We stay under green in the final stage. It's the 18th try for Martin Truex to win the Great American Race and the 17th Daytona 500 for number 18 Kyle Busch.
And the thing that rubs you so hard for those guys is the coulda, woulda, shouldas. I remember back Truex, photo finish at the end. How many times Kyle Busch has been in contention and you just can't get it done. And Tony, nobody knows that better than you. I mean, you won.
Oh my God, Clip Boyer.
And you couldn't win this race of all races 19 times.
It's just a flesh wound.
I know, it is. You're right.
Wow, Boyer just fucking roasted Tony Stewart.
It shows how much pressure there is to win the Daytona 500. It's one thing to win the July race, the 4th of July race that everybody loves to win. It means a lot to win the qualifying races. It means a lot to win the Busch shootout. But to win the Daytona 500, how special that is. You know, it's there's so.
How do I go from like 6,000 kilobytes to like 2,000? How, like, am I supposed to have like 1,000 bit rate? My stream is gonna be like a fucking potato.
Woulda, shoulda won it. So, you keep getting asked that question, it means they think you're a contender.
That's true, and every year that it doesn't happen, it makes that intensity even go up.
We're almost at fucking 10,000 dropped frames. Jesus Christ. Fine, internet. We'll go to fucking 2,000 bit rate. Maybe that will fix the fucking issue. She like fucking pathetic. My internet fucking speed is pathetic. I haven't seen it gone like under like 15 under 2,000, so it better fucking stay the same or I'm gonna be really pissed. Because like, how am I supposed to stream or even do these things if I can't have it to work fucking right?
Now you can save at the pump when you shop at Advance Auto Parts. Learn more at advanceautoparts.com/gasrewards.
We're almost at fucking 11,000 dropped frame. Let's get 100,000. Let's get 100,000 dropped frames. Fuck it, why not? We're already a tenth of the way there. Are we good, internet? Like, can we fucking stop freaking out? Christ.
So remember this. Now is the time to get your eyes checked. Eye care is important to your long-term diabetes management. See a path forward with actions and treatments from a retina specialist that may help protect against vision loss. Visit nowic.com and take charge of your sight.
I guess I'll just have that check Twitter on my phone. So I'm afraid to touch the damn thing on my computer.
Forged with a sweet, sweet heat. Wendy's new hot honey chicken biscuit and sandwich. A marvel so marvelous it can be forged and
Sizzling potato. That's a good one.
choose Wendy's new hot honey chicken sandwich or biscuit at breakfast.
Unbelievable.
I'm trying to check Twitter. And all I'm getting is like, I got one post from 3 minutes ago. Then one post from 3 hours ago. And then another post said, like, what is this? Jesus Christ, phone. Like, why can I not still, alright, we're just in fucking limbo. I'm not gonna be able to know anything half the damn time. And we got more dropped frames. Oh, hallelujah, it's been a minute. Welcome back, dropped frames. Might as well fucking check Twitter. What's the point? I mean, if we're gonna drop frames no matter what. Might as well just have it be even worse.
As long as you have the drive, Goodyear, more driven. Sellout crowd at Daytona International Speedway. Watch
watching Brad Keselowski, Austin Cindric, Bubba Wallace, Eric Jones, and Ryan Blaney. Pull them around Daytona.
Well, now we're just training again, so that's riveting.
Kez has led 62 laps of this race. Get a little three-wide action here.
Yes, we are. You heard Joey Logano say he is not going to wait around. He's going to figure out a way to get back to the front. That's what we're seeing.
Kevin Harvick right in the midst of all that. So as the laps wind down, your chances to win an exclusive prize from the Busch race team are winding down too.
12,000 drop frames. We are. Whoa!
Crash out of turn
No, Kurt! Fuck! Wait, no, he's not totally.
into the wall, and half a dozen cars are in it, including Joey Logano.
Fuck!
Tyler Reddick will be two of the casualties.
Oh my god, no.
Is down on Logano's car.
High-sided there.
How the fuck does Fox miss that again?
Flat tires on the same side get bottomed out on this switch and they can't go anymore.
Now my frames drop. It's, oh my fucking god. Why can the cars... Did it rain?
He has a little more damage in the back of his car.
I'm pissed.
Fifth caution of the day.
I'm really fucking pissed.
With a big hit in the left rear and extensive damage to the left front as the AMR safety queen.
Like, Kurt's not destroyed, but his car's fucked up enough that he's done, so, like, he's not going to be competitive.
See how this got started.
Truex is done.
Right front damage to
Well, at least Logano's out, so, I mean, we have a necessary sacrifice. I'm okay with that.
17 years. And coming oh so close to Denny Hamlin a few years
So what happened here?
Jacques Villeneuve gets
Jock fucking Villeneuve.
He was tank swapping in front of him way
Wow.
got there. I don't know
Wow,
if he
get that fucking bitch out of the sport.
contact right there, but
What a...
man, right at Truex's lap. I think Kurt and Joey Logano are going to be okay.
Depends how much damage is on. There's the right side tires going.
You know what's nice is the cars are actually able to go through the grass and it doesn't absolutely just like shred the car in half. I actually like that, so thank you NASCAR for that element.
Saw a couple of drivers take evasive action down pit road. Which
That's really embarrassing.
Saw Tyler Reddick, he was already loose coming on the
That's really
exit.
fucking
He almost
embarrassing.
hit exit turn 4 before Villeneuve got
I
in.
think he just lost it right in front
Ah.
of Jock.
Bullshit. Fucking Villeneuve doesn't even need to be in this fucking series.
maneuvers right there.
Being completely irrelevant his whole fucking NASCAR career. Pops in, feels like Derek Cope last year. He was like just a moving chicane. He's like that. Son of fucking bitch.
Yeah, the right front corner on Truex.
I think he ever hit anybody.
All that was when those right side tires went down. Jacques Villeneuve audio.
He got loose. That wasn't your fault. No, but I hit him after. I might have damage. All right, we'll check it out. It's all good.
Problem with that is when somebody gets loose, it scrubs so much speed off so quick, and you're already within a foot or two behind somebody.
Yeah.
You close that gap before you ever have a chance to react.
See, way on your left side, that's Jock, which was right behind Tyler Reddick, and you can see Reddick is already way. I think he just got in a bad spot. Bad wake up off the corner. I don't know if he got tight. You know, how many times have you been tied off the turn 4, have a bunch of wheel in it, when it finally catches you, around the way it comes, which was about the time Jacques Villeneuve got right to his bumper, and away it went.
Oh, wish we had a camera in David Reagan's car because he threaded the needle right through the middle of that. There's the 15, the white and blue car.
Stand top, out against the wall. Stand top, out against the wall. There, you can ease to the left a little bit. Back on the fast left. Back on the pavement. Back on the pavement.
You cut down one of those tires, that thing becomes a big thumper and makes all kinds of noise.
As soon as Joey just stopped right there, he's stuck.
What a fucking... I'm pissed. St. Kurt's fine. I fucking hope so. You're really fucking stupid. He gets taken out because Jacques Villeneuve's bitch ass. There's no business being in this. Unless Reddick like spun out. I don't know if he. I don't know.
That's good clean living right there.
Did Reddick just spin on his own? Am I blaming the wrong person?
That's about as good a job as you can do getting through that hole.
Good job.
That's a single car team. JTG.
Okay. Why am I still dropping frames? How? I'm at fine. We'll go 1500 bitrate. Like, how the fuck do I have that bad of internet? There, 1500 bitrate. Can the computer fucking handle that? Can my internet handle that? Like, god damn.
And that's the caveat that, you know, we knew he lost it, right? We knew he got loose in front, just didn't know why. You hear it right there. Broke the rear toe, maybe from some contact with one of those other wrecks. Finally broke loose.
And that's something new as part of the new independent rear suspension in these cars. So, before all that happened, we were going to give you another chance to win an exclusive prize from the Busch race team. And once again, here's an ARCA driver.
Hey NASCAR fans, I'm Amber Balkan with the Busch Race Team. We're giving you a chance to ride around the track with Kevin Harvick himself. Tweet hashtag Busch Race Team and hashtag sweepstakes.
1500 bitrate. And we still have how? How? I know. I blame the wrong person. My bad. Reddick, you're a bum. Why am I still dropping fucking frames? How?
This for a neat little story here in the top 10. Noah Gragson in the 62 making his Cup Series debut.
Fine. We'll go 1,000 bitrate. Will that be enough? Like, how do I have that bad of internet? Like, when you stream, that's like the best chance to like actually like earn donations and stuff to like through like the normal like actual video. So if I have horrible stream, then I'm never gonna fucking like continue this. Like, it's such a fucking joke. It's every time I stream, I just embarrass myself.
For her to continue with this race team, that's an awesome deal.
1,000 bitrate, and we still drop frames. We're almost at 20 fucking thousand dropped frames. How? Oh my fucking god, man. What do I have open that makes it lag? Alright, let's check my internet stuff. Okay, my CPU, 20%. 76% on the memory. But that's still, like, I still have 12.2... The GPU is fine. I don't understand.
After Alan Kulwicki had to make a late stop for fuel, Darrell coasted around and came around on fumes, won the race.
I think there was one way before that. Smokey Unic may have pulled one on too.
Well, let's see how the Coca-Cola family of drivers is faring.
You know what? You got a point. Remove some pages on the browser. Good idea. I have two. I have two open.
David Reagan, we saw him sneak through that incident, and he gets the free pass. He's the first car one lap down, so he'll get to come around and rejoin the lead lap. That will give us 20 lead lap cars.
The only thing that's taking up space is just Firefox, so... But I can't get rid of that because I have the stream open through that. Maybe I just got to do it through Google, I guess. But I don't know if I close this out, will I, like, shut the stream off? Oh, apparently not. All right, we'll open up Chrome. We'll do it. We'll do it through Chrome. Maybe that won't fuck up the goddamn internet or whatever. Because this is like fucking pathetic that it's having this much issues. Like, there's no excuse. There's no excuse for it to have this much issues. There's nothing else open. I mean, I have Microsoft fucking Word. Would that break the fucking PC? That would be really just. Okay, it looks like it's actually like chill for now, but now I can't look at chat. Well, actually, I still can. What am I thinking? I'm being stupid.
Thanks, Jamie. Now, will this be the final pit stop of the day? Some of the teams are planning on it.
There we go. We got shot back.
Long odds on that one.
Well, now I want to check Twitter. I want to know if Kurt's car is like okay. I'm not getting anything new, so now we're just kind of stuck here. I don't know what really to do.
Getting the incredible iPhone 13 without T-Mobile makes as much sense as playing hide and seek. In the desert.
Really, guys?
T-Mobile has more 5G bars in more places than ever. And now, when you switch, you can get iPhone 13 on us on every plan. Don't look any further. Unlock the full power of iPhone 13 on us at T-Mobile, the network with more 5G bars in more places.
You finally fixed that transmission, but you have all of these to go. You need to hire. Indeed you do. Indeed Instant instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
No matter what you do, who you are, or how much money you earn, when it comes to doing taxes, don't go it alone. Jackson Hewitt Tax Pros will make certain.
Well, that just adds another layer to the race. Now Brad's going to be having issue with fuel. If he's leading, he's not going to be able to save. All right, well, that's going to be an interesting layer to the race. Seems like he just has the best car. It'd be really cool if he won. Especially since I know Ed Soundhead's down there. It'd be really freaking badass for him to be down there as his driver wins. It'd be really freaking badass. I'm hoping that happens. I'll be really happy for him.
Not for the few, but for the many.
Domino's, you have a million chances for something to go wrong. We have one chance for everything to work. One wrong move, and the whole thing is gone. This is so stressful.
Holy cow, that was awesome! Domino Masters, hosted by Eric Stokes 3, coming Wednesday, March 9th to Fox.
Daytona 500 coverage live from Daytona International Speedway Race Break with Jamie McMurray, Chris Myers. It's been fun so far. Weather fans excited.
Okay, maybe Firefox was the issue. I mean, it's been like fine now.
By pushing whoever's in front of them. Brad Keselowski seems to be the car to beat up to this point, but now's when the chaos is going to break out.
So you don't want to necessarily be in the lead on that last lap. Let's recap if you tuned in a little bit late. More than 150,000, beautiful weather, largest crowd, best weather. Lachlan Murdoch with the green flag to get us going. Charles Woodson, the Hall of Famer, our Grand Marshal, already a tire loose.
Yeah, had Castrol actually lost a wheel early in the race, and here you see Austin Cindric into the back of Chase Briscoe. Now Chase Briscoe was able to continue on, though didn't tear his car up.
He's still on the lead lap.
This super scary wreck for Harrison Burton. You're going to see him flip right here. Unbelievable footage underneath his car. William Byron hard impact into the inside wall, and look at Harrison Burton's car. It's unreal, that car landed on all four tires, so Harrison Burton okay.
And obviously Denny Ham, when you saw
I'll be very happy to see a 6-car win, especially since Newman went through so much crap here at this track. You know, with 2020, so I'm hoping, you know, he can, yeah, rebound. Well, I really don't know if Kurt's car is going to be fine though.
Well, obviously the manufacturers are getting paired up. We've seen some guys be able to get in between different phases of the cars, but as this gets down to the end, people are going to get more aggressive. We know that the more aggressive you are pushing, that's the lane that moves forward. It's not totally about having the most cars. As it gets closer to the end, the guy in second or the side-by-side rows is just going to continue to get more and more aggressive.
It's great to be out here right near the start-finish line. You can hear how loud it is. Let's go back upstairs. Clip Loader's always loud. Along with Cody Stewart and Mike Toy.
18,000 drop frames. It didn't fix anything. How can I even do like the fundraisers for my 24th if I'm gonna have these issues and I'm just doing literally nothing else than just the face cam? There's not even any game being played. Like, how the fuck does this keep happening? Another car gets stalled on pit road. That's another weird thing.
Some of the things I think we're seeing on that, you know, Chase Elliott's teammate, and taking a while to refire with both of them. But
You know, as much shit as the 2013 Daytona 500 was, at least the cars didn't just die and have issues like this. But we were having a lot of car issues. I don't know.
dumping the clutch, a broken transaxle out there. I think all those drivers are mindful of that, not wanting to do that.
Now, note your leaderboard. Martin Truex was leading, but he's now down at the bottom in 20th. Last car
Kurt's gonna finesse the top 10. That'd be really nice. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Something stupid's gonna happen, you know, occur and mess it up.
The Toyota pace car, Toyota Camry TRD, brand new, makes the sharp left turn onto pit road. And we are back under green. Austin Cindric and Bubba Wallace out front.
1434. Two by two here.
Remember early in the race, Eric Jones, small two-car team. His friends are where he finds them. Doesn't matter what make of car it is. This time it's a Chevy helping a Toyota with two Fords down on the inside.
You want to be in a car now, Boyer?
Yep, sure do. Want to be in that 2-car right there. Leading this thing. Everybody behind you. Look at the connection right there. You see it with Blaney being able to stay on Austin Cindric's motor. Big block by Austin, or excuse me, Bubba Wallace right there. But the two on the outside, Bubba Wallace and Eric Jones, not being able to stay connected. Eric Jones dumped down, got behind those teammates of Ryan Blaney and Austin Cindric. That's the things that you see.
We're almost at 20,000 drop frames.
Brad Keselowski
Like
with him, and he's in fourth.
like how?
Boy, Keselowski has been
It's unfucking believable.
weak here in Daytona.
Like, I'm never gonna be able to make this as like a living if I can't even fucking do streams. Like, who's gonna fucking want to like donate if I can't?
Kyle Busch
If the stream can't even fucking work right.
and then Ricky Stenhouse.
In a good place for him.
Like,
You know Kyle Busch is probably going to stay right there, not want to spit you out or anything. He's got damage on his right front, so he's going to be a good fisher. He doesn't necessarily want to be the car leading because it's probably going to have some drag. It's going to give old Bubba Wallace a ride, and they're moving to the front.
Yeah, you got a shot from Stenhouse right there.
Yeah, and Ricky's good at pushing. He's not scared to do it. He will get that line moving on the outside.
Ricky Stenhouse.
17 still with you.
Stenhouse's heart rate's actually not too bad. It's like Hamlin's. Hamlin's like heart rate is very low when he races. It's like 116. So the fact Stenhouse is like not horrible, that's pretty impressive, all things considered.
He won us a lot of races, and I jokingly say he almost put me out of the open wheel industry. He wrecked everything I have and wrecked cars we didn't even have built yet. But man, when he won, it was spectacular. That kid was. I had a lot of fun racing with Ricky. I love that kid.
Fords at the bottom, Toyotas up top, Chevys wherever you can find them in this group.
I'm telling you guys, if anybody can keep up with these two,
It's 38 to go.
of Bubba Wallace on the outside.
Are we at like 50? Where did the time go? How did I don't know.
Somebody's got to figure out how to do that right there. Have to get ahead because you know those two teammates of Ryan Blaney
Jesus Christ. Alright, look at Kyle Busch freaking go.
That was the big push down the back straightaway from Kyle Busch, who now lays off the back of Bubba Wallace.
Yeah, right before they got to turn 3, he turned loose out and made sure he doesn't get him in a bad spot there. They're not where they
I just can't believe Kyle Busch still has that good of a car after that. That's insane.
That Jones boy, that Richard Petty number 43 is a fast car. He has no friends up front, but with a fast car, maybe everybody's your friend.
Will Bubba ride it out up there, Tony? Will he stay with the guy that got him there, or will he move down in front of those teammates?
I think he's going to stay with the 18. You're not going to have friends. If you pull down in front of the two Fords, he's not going to have friends.
Oh my god.
At least he's got a friend behind him that he knows is somewhat of
I just got this bad feeling they're gonna wreck or something. Bubba's like so out of control. I just got this weird feeling.
That'll be interesting to see how, by the time they get to the start-finish line, what this looks like.
You got a group of cars all of the same suit, and you're trying for a straight flush.
That's exactly.
Good luck with that. How many you want to draw?
I want to draw as many as it takes.
Well, we keep talking about this, right? You gotta learn, you gotta learn, you gotta learn. Learning's over. Now it's time to get aggressive. 36 laps to go. It's time.
Stenhouse is going to send them to the front. Now, do the Toyotas drop down, or do they stay up in that high lane?
Bubba moved down right there.
And Kyle couldn't.
And I don't know that you need a push right here, and maybe he'll move back up.
Back to the top of the 1.5.
Too late.
Bubba's gonna fucking wreck. It looks like he's like on edge.
On the outside.
Now, what'll be interesting is if Stenhouse can push Kyle.
Especially with like Toyota and Ford's like bumper, they're not gonna line up, so it's gonna be hard to push.
Interesting with the damage on the nose of Kyle Busch's car. Can he get out front far enough to pull down?
True. I've seen some ugly cars.
Jesus Christ, that was, jeez. It was kind of hard to see because Fox's angle was like shitty, but Bubba was like sideways. Oh my god.
Austin Cindric had him jacked up and moving all around down the back straightaway. He said, nah, I'll be all right. I'm going to get back up there in front of my teammate.
David Pearson here in 76 crashed with Richard Petty on the last lap. The nose of his Wood Brothers Mercury was all stove in when he drove it into victory lane at 10 miles an hour. But he got the big check and the trophy. Blaney with a push to the 2. Austin Cindric forges ahead for a moment. Eric Jones still right there in third on the bottom. Then Keselowski.
I'm going to call it right here. Easy one. Those two, the 2 and the 12, they have the fastest cars. They're able to stay connected.
Jesus Christ, look at Kyle push him like that. That's nuts. I mean, nuts in a good way, but like, damn. Like, the fact Kyle does stuff with cars that are damaged that I can't even comprehend.
That knows how to get stuff done. That's the saving grace for that outside line right now.
He's also got damage, and we saw it. As soon as he got to the front, was leading that line, the old girl just wasn't as strong. He needs to stay right there, stay patient, and get himself to the end of this thing. That's something that you don't see Kyle Busch do very often.
Big train.
Oh my god, what a run. The shit Kyle's doing is, I mean, considering his bumper's messed up too, so like, I can't imagine how skilled that must be to do that.
Tony Hirschman, Kyle Busch's spotter.
You think Kyle's car would start to overheat or something by now?
We're going to go Fox side by side with Austin Cindric and Bubba Wallace battling for the lead in Daytona.
That's some good shit right here.
Ever wonder what everyone's doing on their phones?
I'm quite impressed.
With Bank of America.
Some good shit. And my frames keep dropping. That's not gonna ruin my mood. Not this time. Go to a fucking 100,000 drop frames, computer. I fucking dare it.
And that his dating app just went up. Must be fate. And Phil, he forgot a gift, so he's sending the happy couple some money.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop banking. What would you like the power to do?
Hey, can we show you something? I'll allow it. Something new.
I love surprises.
I mean, really new. Like a new car.
Well, this looks fun.
And a new schedule.
Hang on. We're keeping the road courses, right?
Yeah, Chase.
Kyle, I don't like Kyle, but I can't even be mad about this. Kyle's doing shit that's like insane. Considering his car is damaged and stuff, I'm like really impressed. I can't even, I just don't understand. I want to understand.
At Liberty Mutual. Liberty line.
Cut. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Cut.
Like all through Speed Weeks, we know like the Fords have been really good. Like their bumpers line up with each other really well. The Toyotas don't nearly. Oh, somebody wrecked way in the back. I saw it. They look like a one-car spin though. I think. I don't know. Fox isn't even gonna bother showing it. Am I crazy? Did I just see that, or am I just that? Thank you, OBS. OBS just had enough of my fucking internet. It just restarted my fucking stream. That's great.
7:30 Eastern on Fox.
Inside of 30 laps to go in this running of the Daytona 500. 23 cars on the lead lap. But the battle at the front has been the Fords of Austin Cindric and Ryan Blaney against the Toyotas on the outside of Bubba Wallace and Kyle Busch.
I really don't want Cinder to win. Ball people fucking not know.
How they were packing up with each other, that is totally went out the window. They look like a bunch of accordions right now.
Flip side of that, Arnie, you see those guys, the teammates on the outside working together. They've got those.
I can't.
Yes.
Look down on that inside row for me one time. You've got Bad Brad right there in the 6th car. There's one car in between them that they need to spit out. Look for him to show some aggression and try to get underneath him. And he slips up at least.
I mean, the fact that I'm just amazed. Like that was fucking nuts. Maybe it didn't feel like it, but it felt. I felt the intensity through those like 10 laps.
He's patient. He sits there and just puts himself in good situations. Doesn't get himself in a bad spot that could compromise where he needs to be at the end of the day.
Ricky Stenhouse fell back a bit in his Chevrolet. It looks like Bubba Wallace and Kyle Busch need the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse as a pusher. Got a hood flap. Hood flaps.
Oh, there's Kyle's hood flap. Jesus, like those hood flaps can't stay on for shit.
Holding it on, which is still fair, right? It's still
Jesus Christ.
right there. That sent Bubba up the hill, and seems like Kyle can really push.
Kyle's car's literally like falling apart. I just like I can't even be mad. I don't even like Kyle.
It's kind of been the story of the week, Clint, because the Chevrolets had single car speed. They dominated qualifying, but they don't seem to have been able to attach themselves to either the Toyotas or the Fords that well in the draft.
And you wouldn't think with this new car that you would see that difference in manufacturers, but it does appear today that that's what we're seeing.
How are they not getting overheated? The way Kyle's been pushing Bubba, you would think his car would get overheated by now.
On the 23, that hood flap and the damage on the right front are probably safely tucked in the draft. But don't look for Busch to be able to pull out the pass. No, it's just like getting second engine you see on a train going by. What's he in there for?
This is either gonna be. I just don't get it. This is insane. the level of pushing Brad or Kyle's doing to freaking Bubba is insane.
Don't think he won't try it to get to the end.
You're going to have to. Kyle Larson.
Like either this is gonna work out really well or it's gonna end out really freaking bad.
Is it time yet? 25 to go? No, Mike. I'm talking to the
Those are the hood flaps. They're another part of the car that keeps the car planted to the ground.
If you're Kyle Larson,
They've been kind of flapping throughout the race when another car pushes another one, like it kind of gets air under it and pushes it.
I don't think you're going to get the opportunity because that second line is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
line this thing out. Somebody is going to be looking for
How? How? Kyle just fucking sent it. I can't believe that worked. I mean, it... I can't be mad about that.
Speculating whether there's going to be a third line developed, but you don't want to take a chance getting put that far back right now.
Well, now what can Stenhouse do now that he's the leader of the outside line? Exactly what he's doing. Side drafting off the bottom, find the side draft in the corners and things like that. Come off on him, allow that guy to give smooth long drafts.
I don't know if they're going to get by, like, Kyle. I don't know if the outside line's going to have that level of, like, run that Kyle did. I mean, that was... I mean, it took so much. Then again... We got Stenhouse up there that's also insane. So, I mean, it could be possible. Yeah, there goes Stenhouse. Wow. Okay, never mind. That proved my statement wrong. Jesus Christ, the pushing.
Because I'm sitting there like I got a steering wheel in my hand and I'm scared to turn loose of it right now.
If you're Bubba Wallace and you see those shots that Kyle Busch is giving him and that thing takes swaps back and forth, you are holding on to that wheel like a death grip.
But you don't dare sit there and say, don't do it. You gotta have that push.
Try to hold my breath a little longer. See what his heart rate is now. I bet it's through the roof. So what are the Fords thinking now that they're third and fourth on the inside and not in control? How did this happen?
Holy fucking shit. Oh my god, Stenhouse. How the fuck did he say? Oh my god. That's disgusting. That was a disgusting save. Oh my god, Lars was like gonna go 3 fucking wide. Oh my god, my heart. It's actually like I actually have investment. When was the last time I cared this much? It's been since like 2015. I think it's been since like 2015 that I was like this anxious for the end of the race. Stenhouse has the fucking... Like, can you imagine that? Oh my god. Go Busher. Go Busher. Where'd Brad go? He, like, remember him? He was somewhere at the front. I don't know where he's at now.
Get more to your door with DoorDash. Hey, can we show you something? I'll allow it. Something new. I love surprises. I mean, really new. Like a new car. Well, this looks fun. And a new schedule. Hang on.
Oh my god, lap cars.
We got you. And
Getting out of the way, thank god.
new garages to call home. Vamos amigos. And a whole new reason to love what we love. Burnouts. Winning. Racing. I am NASCAR.
Stenhouse, like, he will literally destroy the whole field to win the race. Like, he will literally block beyond comprehension.
For the most epic competition ever. In this unbelievable new season.
So that kind of worries me. He's up at the front. He's going to do something stupid.
Between the good, the bad, and the cuddly. The Masked Singer, new season sneak peek, coming up next on Fox.
Ricky Stenhouse, Chris Buescher, Kyle Larson, the leaders. Tonight on FS1, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Tony Stewart.
Why do we not see the shot of the race? Like, wow.
Leah Pruitt in top fuel, Matt Hagan in a funny car.
They're going single file. They're going single file.
Brian Lones, Tony Pedregon, Bruno Massel, Amanda Busing have the call.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got train alert.
I love it. I mean, anything that's got to be...
Kurt's still in the main pack somehow.
Make it down in less than 4 seconds, 1,000 feet.
He's like barely hanging on.
A couple text messages during the day that it's been a pretty wild day there. So I can't wait to watch it tonight.
We'll be tuned in.
We got a wild one brewing right here. Interesting is that it bottom line just completely deteriorated. I mean, here we are, what was it, 15 laps ago, with Blaney and Cindric just dominating the race, being able to stay nose to tail, stuck together. There's a big move by it stacked up right there, and Kyle Busch had to move out of the way to keep from hitting the 23.
Kyle Busch kind of went to the outside by accident, but it kind of worked out. Oh, jeez, it got.
Well, that's not good for the Toyotas to separate them like that.
Quick hole behind him. Clear up here, clear up.
Kyle's gonna probably do something. He's not gonna just sit there.
Olive Branch, Mississippi. Ricky Stenhouse. He's won at Daytona. He's won at Talladega. Open the summer of 2017. Now, JTG Doherty, a two-car team last year. They shrunk to a one-car team this year. That left Ryan Preece.
Oh, by the way, Todd Gilliland's fourth.
Somebody should have picked up Preece. He was the only driver in the Cup Series to score a top 10 finish in all 3 Cup races here last year.
Brian
A lot of
Patty,
talent.
his crew chief Brian Patty, I had him. Some of my best years in this sport was alongside him as a crew chief on top of the box. I visited that shop, spent some time with him, went over this car with him, and you know, to see that operation, Tony, it doesn't look like yours, doesn't look like my old home. I'm telling you, them leading this race is very cool to see for all those boys.
Brad Doherty, co-owner of that team, currently out front.
You think he's nervous right now?
Well, sure. Now, Ryan Preece found a home with a brand new position that we've not seen before in Cup racing, Tony, with your team.
Yeah, we brought him on board. He's going to run some Cup races this year and some Xfinity races, but Ryan is a talent. I agree with you. I know his background in modified racing in the Northeast, and we couldn't let him get away.
Flip
So
side
he's
of
your
the
reserve driver.
Absolutely.
I'm going to give props. That's the vision behind this car. This next-gen car. What you see right there is exactly what we hope for with this next-gen car. Gives everybody an even playing field, parity throughout the field. A single-car team should be just as good as a 4-car team.
Boy, I wouldn't be talking about stuff like that when clearly Daytona has like always been like a great equalizer type of track. Don't talk about like the next gen cars or like creating that. That's stupid. Don't even bother. Don't even bother saying that. If we're at like California or some other track and we have like Stenhouse leading, and, yeah, then you can start talking about that narrative. But don't do it at Daytona.
Guys are going to have to somewhat get organized here because if you're going to do it, you're going to have to start now to get that line down, get it moving, get momentum. It's not going to happen.
Oh, I saw Cindric make the move. Okay. I don't want Cindric to win, but I mean, we got stuff happening. Oh, we got somebody. Oh, was that top? What the hell was that? That just went down low. Harvick went down low. Okay. I had to screw Todd Gilliland. Oh, we got lap cars. No, they're okay. They settled it out. I thought they were gonna be like side by side leaders approaching. I was like, why?
Todd Gilliland, one of the rookies in this mix, along with Austin Cindric. We listened in on the 38.
Get around Jacques Villeneuve. He's like a I'm just terrified of what he's gonna do around people.
Save.
Well, that's another caveat that everybody had the affordability to do. When you're riding single file like that, you can back that thing up, even back to like 40% throttle, saving some fuel for the end of this thing, because who knows what's going to happen.
So, Larry, we restarted with 41, 42 laps to go, right on the edge of the fuel window. What does that mean for somebody who's been out front for a while, like Ricky Stenhouse?
Well, the good thing, Mike, they did bring Ricky Stenhouse in with 1 to go, and he topped off with 42 to go. I will say this, he's the only running wide open throttle, being the leader right now. Everybody else, like Todd Gilliland, rolling out of the throttle around this track.
Suarez, who is one lap down. See some three wide action. Sense of urgency's coming. Eric Almirola came so close to winning the Daytona 500. Got turned in the back straightaway of the final lap while leading. This is his final full-time season in the Cup Series. He says wants to devote some time to family after this year.
Jesus. I'm getting anxious now.
Tony, you've got 3 cars in that lead draft.
I know, I can't.
Where's Kurt? Kurt went home. He's not even. He went to California already.
Harvick in 3rd, Almirola in 10th.
Oh my God, they're gonna make the move. Stenhouse, fucking Buescher. Oh my God, almost chopped, slammed into Centric there. Good Lord.
Left his dancing partner. He went down, chose to go down and block the
Jeez. Oh my God. Oh. That's fucking bad. Ugh.
Noah Gragson's in it. Chase Elliott.
That was a mega death.
Todd Gilliland.
I'm amazed nobody flipped.
Climbing out. Kyle Larson. Hoping for his first top 5 in the 500. Now Kevin Harvick can't see both sides of that car to assess damage. Oh, I do. Left front is way towed in. It's hurt bad. And Noah Gragson. The Cinderella story of Team 62. Eric Jones, who was poised for a top 5 finish.
Kurt might be able to bullshit a top 10 still.
From the Goodyear blimp.
Yeah, I saw the outside line stack up somehow, and I was wondering.
Outside of Keselowski there. And Bubba Wallace. Here comes Larson.
Yeah, that line just stacked up too much.
Jammed up. Larson had a huge run on the outside, and he was trying to slow that momentum down to get to him. But as he got to him, it kind of seemed like Kevin was having, the 17 was backing up to Kevin as well, and it just ignored him.
Yeah, the Harvick was having to slow down. Larson's got a huge run here, but
Yeah, they just like stacked up.
Kevin's got a run on the 17 at the same time, so Kevin has to check up here, and Kyle's got a ton of momentum.
Yeah, you saw Kevin kind of move to the outside, and Larson was trying to tee him up, square him up.
I thought for sure Gregson was gonna like flip there. The way that was looking.
You can see how the exhaust pipes out of the 5 car. You can see where he's lifting.
Now that makes me more confused, like how these cars work.
2 cars that shoot through the middle, Kyle Busch and David Reagan in the 15.
Ooh, that bump.
He moved up to square up to the 17 right at the time as a 5 hit him. It's just a timing thing, accordion, and away they went. Dang it, took out a lot of good ones there as well. Let's ride with Chase Briscoe.
Oh my God. That's a lot of lows right there, you were saying. Jeez.
Martin Truex. That's David Reagan just in front of Truex. Clean pass. And Daniel Suarez. And our Kid Rock's honky tonk cam.
Oh, spotter glitch in NASCAR 21. That did sound like that.
Barely got by that. Sure did. And that's not any. This whole thing is not anybody's fault. That is just
Oh, my phone blooped.
circumstances. Yes.
Kirk can still cheese a top 10 out of this. I feel it.
So once again, talk about what it takes for the end of this thing. A lot of dancing partners just left in the rearview mirror of some of them guys. They didn't want to see that. Now they're having communications, thoughts with their spotters and everything else. Who are we going to work with?
Now, they're not working on this car because all of the cars have been stopped on the track prior to the start-finish line while the track crews clean up the debris field. So under the red flag, no work is allowed to be done on pit road. Kevin Harvick's crew assessing the damage and looking at what they might try to fix once the red flag is lifted. Let's check with Vince Welch.
With Brad Doherty, one of the team owners for Ricky Stenhouse car, what's it feel like? You're one of the team owners watching your car compete for the Daytona 500 win. How the nerves feel?
Yeah, pretty nervous, Vince. You know, we got a really strong race car. Our team's done a great job today. Been solid. Ricky's driven a smart race. Keeps putting us in good positions. We've got a lot of Fords stacked up behind us right now, so he's going to have to fend them off from a restart. But I'm pretty nervous right now.
I can't imagine this to be a long red flag. Well, nothing's really being said that's making me laugh. Twitter's letting me down right now.
I mean, we talked about it before the race. We needed to stay up front just because used to be you could lay back with the older cars and suck back up to the back. It's not the case now. So everybody's staying together, and we knew this was going to happen. But right now we're fortunate. I was doing an exceptional job.
Low.
Anything can happen last night.
Think you guys have a shot at it?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we got a great shot.
Look at that smile, so sly, Mike.
They're in 5th place right now. Let's talk to the leader.
Hey, Ricky Stenhouse, it's Boyer of the Fox Sports booth. You got us?
Yeah, I got you, boy.
How about you, man? Lead this baby. All right, what's your plan? What's your strategy? I see a lot of Fords in your rearview mirror. You're on the Lone Wolf Chevrolet. How do you work with those guys and situate yourself to win this Daytona 500?
Yeah, just got to work with my spotter tab boy here. Man, our quarter.
I'm kind of hoping Busher wins too. That would be kind of cool.
Those Fords can push really good, and you know the 17 was
Be the 10-year anniversary since the 17 car went to victory lane in the 500 in 2012. So that would be kind of cool.
the rest of his teammates there. So
I would like that.
I was really hoping the Bob would get back to me. You know, Colin and I worked really well together. So I mean, we're just going to keep launching as much as we can. We got a fast car to do it, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah, no idea they hand out water bottles to drivers during a red flag. Oh, yeah, they always do. They've done that for a long time now.
Well, man, good luck. We know you'll be up there. Get on the blocking on, all right? We're going to be watching it. Daytona 500. Game on, baby.
Game on for sure. Thanks, boys.
Ricky Stenhouse, your leader. Let's go back to that crash here. Now, Kevin Harvick basically got caught in a sandwich. He came up on a car that was a little slower, and then he got hit by Kyle Larson, who was a lot faster behind him.
How he kept that thing going straight is beyond me. That's a whale of a job.
He is still in the race. I mean, they're on pit road. They have damage. They're going to try to get it fixed. Chase Elliott here in the 9.
God, Todd Gillen obliterated the wall too. I didn't even see that. God, that was a hell of a hit for him too.
Where's they at the road course now?
Did you ever see Joey Chitwood or, you know, the Hurricane Hell drivers, Dan Fleenor, those guys? That looks like Chase Elliott right there.
And what that feels like, that gut-wrenching feel, bottomless, right? When that thing breaks loose and goes sideways at 180-some mile an hour, it gets your attention in a hurry.
All right, the red flag has been lifted. Work can resume on pit road. They're going to line them up, and we're going to check with Chris Myers.
All right, thank you, Mike. So we've had 22 cars involved in some type of crash so far, 35 lead changes, and 13 different leaders. And right now you've got a single-car team in Stenhouse leading with a rookie right behind him and a red flag with 9 scheduled laps to go.
Oh yeah, it's far from over. And at this point in the race, when you get a restart, you don't let off. You commit to pushing the guy in front of you. Even if you get in a bad position, it's for the Daytona 500, and you're going to take all the chances you can. Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s car is going to be as wide as it ever has been.
All right, let's recap earlier. We talked about cars involved. And Denny Hamlin, who's won 3 of the last 6 Daytona 500s, was a favorite here out of the race. This is lap 63. The rookie, or the 21-year-old Harrison Burton, flipped and wrecked, triggered a wreck that took out Denny Hamlin. Kyle Busch was also involved.
Yeah, Brad Keselowski got into the back of Harrison Burton. See, see Harrison Burton's car flip. Luckily, it landed on all four tires. Harrison Burton was able to walk away.
It's interesting that Keselowski being overly aggressive, in the words of Denny Hamlin, and then on lap 151, Tyler Reddick and both Truex and Logano involved in this with 5 cars total.
Yeah, this collected some of the favorites. Martin Truex Jr., Joey Logano also you see is involved in this. Joey's back on the track, back just a little bit. Tyler Reddick had an issue with his car.
And Truex is currently...
Oh, who's leading? That's Stenhouse. They're at, I think, 9 to go now under caution.
Well, Chris Buescher slows a little bit. You heard the booth talk about, hey, this is just racing. Tony Stewart said, but Larson gets into Harvick, and then it created a massive wreck here that changed the dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, Harvick was trying to get into the back of Buescher. Kyle Larson just had a huge run and got into the back of Harvick. Harvick was trying to get locked onto the bumper of the car in front of him. It's just part of this type of racing.
Watch Todd Gilliland. Ugh. You see that? The car, like sponged, like, bounced back into the pack. When the car hits the wall like that, it just, like, bounces it back. That's what I was mentioning in, like, the... Earlier in the stream with the duels. It was just like that. Like, that's just really weird.
So much speed, all the speed. We start on the pole. Looked like you finally started to make your move at the end of the race there. How disappointing is this?
Yeah, I mean, it's disappointing. I had a run there on the 4, and I didn't realize how close he was to 17, and I got to him right as he was getting to him, and it got him out of shape. So, I hate that I did that, but it's so hard to see in front of him, especially on the straightaway like that. So, like I said, I didn't realize how close he was to him, and it just got him all jacked up. So, hate that I hit RAs as well as a bunch of others, but our HitYourCars.com Chevy was fast, and hopefully we can see a Chevy win here with Ricky out front.
Thanks, Scott.
Defending series champion Kyle Larson out of the race, and here is your leader, Mr. Lonely, in that he is a single car team, and you look at those makes on the right side of the pylon, he is the only Chevrolet in the top 9.
Yeah, that's not a comforting feeling for him because we know how the Fords work together and they work well together. You look at second, third, fourth with Cindric, Blaney, both Penske drivers.
Where the hell is Kurt? Where is he?
Those guys are going to be tough for him to. He might be able to hold 1 or 2 of them off, but to hold 3 or more, I don't know if he's going to be able to do that.
I can't see the actual, like, position because it's cut off on my TV and it really annoys me. Alright, well, I guess we'll just never know how Kurt's car is doing or what's going on with him.
David Reagan trying for the 16th time. Brad Keselowski the 13th. Eric Almirola the 11th. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. his 10th try to win the 500.
Yeah. What he's doing right there again.
That was weird. My TV just went off for a second.
That's a good thing. You're at the dance looking for a dancing partner, and somehow, some way, there's still a way to win this thing. You got to play a little bit of defense, get in there, break those boys' dancing party up, and make some noise that way. Put them in a situation where they have nothing to do but push you.
I don't know, Tony. You come to the party stag, you're likely to go home alone.
Yeah, but
Not with a haircut like that. No.
Come on, baby, I'm not going to No, Ricky has done a great job. We've seen him in this position before where he's had to hold off guys, and he can hold off a lot of cars at one time. But
Yeah, it was scoring him 25th or 26th. Oh. God damn. That's frustrating. I'm hoping Stenhouse or Buescher can somehow pull something out. So that'll be kind of funny. If Cindric wins, I'm going to be really pissed. Really fucking pissed. I do not want him to win. At all. But, you know, we live in a shitty universe, so I'm sure he'll probably find a way to win. That'll just ruin my day.
1 to go at the line as the signal from the flag stand.
New rule, the second place guy can beat you to the line. So, here we go.
Now that is a new adjustment this year. We talked about the Geico restart zone, and the control car, the race leader, which is Stenhouse, who has elected the outside lane. He is the only lead driver gets lane choice. Stenhouse must fire off within the Geico restart zone. But should he spin the wheels or miss a shift, it's no harm, no foul if Austin Cindric beats him across the start-finish line.
No more start-finish line rule. It's all that has to happen is that leader jump first. As long as that's good, starts good.
Oh my god, Ty Dillon wins. I'll just I'm gonna be really mad. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Of the guy that was leading the race and on the restart, but this is a good change.
If he spun the tires, you had to sit there and pedal it waiting on him.
There's the all-new 301 horsepower Toyota Camry TRD. It's been leading the field here at Daytona. It'll be 6 laps to go when they get back and take the restart green. Larry, is it a little late to look at the trends, or are we right on time?
Never too late, Mike. I looked at the last 5 Daytona 500s during stage racing era. The last caution flag, we're there. Lap 191, 9 to go, but 3 overtime finishes in the last 5 Daytona 500s. We may not be.
Yeah, there probably will be another wreck. I just can't believe Kurt's like completely out of this race. That wreck didn't even look that bad from him. It looked like he was still like in the main pack. I don't know what happened. The Fox isn't gonna tell us, so I don't know. I don't see anything on Twitter, so. Ty's just done nothing with his career. He's got 1 Xfinity win based on fuel mileage. Did nothing last year to warrant him to actually get like a cup ride. He's just completely irrelevant, and he raced like an asshole in the freaking. Oh my god, that's a. Jeez, they're like touching. Good lord. Oh my god. Stenhouse's like right next to him. That's nuts. Oh god, Bubba's. Oh, they're like stacking up a little bit. Oh god, that's gonna get fucking nuts. Well, there goes my picks. Figures, of course. We're just gonna have a finish that's gonna piss me off. Kurt's in 20th. He could probably bullshit top 15 now. So go Kurt. Great. Now we got Cindric leading it. Worst timeline.
There's no mercy on the push right now.
Ricky Stenhouse led the Daytona 500 with 8 laps to go.
It's just gonna be somebody that like I don't like wins, and it's just gonna ruin it. It's gonna make me waste my time as usual, because that's like almost what always happens. It feels like anymore. Except for Kurt. Kurt was good in 2017. I like that, but.
Game has really been strong the last couple of years. We watched him be up front, lead races, be able to hold guys off by himself. Didn't have to have a partner to do it. He's been able to hold his own up there.
And that's a tough pill to swallow. Right, that wasn't a bad block or anything else. Moved down in front of somebody with a big run. He just, unfortunately, got turned. And he was doing everything right. He had himself and his race team in a place to win this Daytona 500. He came off he was side drafting Bubba pretty hard, but when he come off of it, that thing was gone.
Just got a little for the ride, wave in it.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing not because David Reagan just snuck through with the 3rd one in a row. He is blessed. You'll see his number 15 come through here after
Ricky come down a little bit toward the 23, and then as he
God, I can't believe Brad didn't get hit in that. That is insane. Kyle got through that too. Jeez.
That may not even have been Ricky turning.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I think he was corrected it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it may got pushed down that way.
I think there's like 17 cars left, I think. Which is honestly probably still a lot better than previous years. So that's still a big plus.
Saw him right there. He got loose one time. You saw him wiggle the wheel, and then he kept on the second time. He's already talking too.
Yeah, he needs to get his hand out of there. He's wrecking and talking to his crew. Big push on that inside.
But see how they can do that, and it doesn't upset that 2-car of Austin Cindric whatsoever. The 6-car, he pushes him right here, and you can see he's light, he's loose, and he finally spins him around. car today to go into the fence off of the nose of Brad Keselowski. Harrison Burton early suffered that fate.
And Brad barely missed that.
When he gets him loose, he never lifts either. I mean, he just keeps driving.
Well, but you don't have a choice then. That car gets out from underneath that. You better keep driving. You know he's
Well, now I don't know who the hell I want to win. Now I'm conflicted. I don't have much options left.
That's a heartbreaker.
David Reagan, though, he's gone through all the wrecks, so that would be nuts if he could pull something out, but I don't think it's going to happen. Though, teammates are going to be, like, side by side, so I don't know. Just can't believe Brad's just taking out the competition today.
Optimistic, but not realistic.
There you go. Well, now you have the Penske cars 1-2. They will have to start side by side. Traditionally, when this happens, the driver on the outside has a deal with the driver on the inside to move ahead and drop in front. Will that be the case here?
That's a great question because I don't know what the answer to that's going to be.
Right. You listened in on Austin Cindric.
So, you know, that was another bad push from the switch car who made it through. Just trying to take
Ow.
Brad's going to push whoever he can out as far as he can and then try to dump him. I would say anyone behind me is going to push me as far as they can.
Yeah, the 2 and the 12 are, like, hooked up so insanely well.
Wow, that's Mr. Optimism there, Austin Cindric.
I don't necessarily think when he says dump, he means crash, but what he means is that car in second will pull out to go on around.
Dump him out of the lead,
Correct.
let's say.
Well, he's got more damage on the right front of his car than I thought he did. Whole fender's gone.
Yeah, we saw that fender fly.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that bad though. It's a whole fender.
Pretty good.
Well, my crew chief Drew Blickensderfer, 2 Daytona 500 victories for you already. You've got your driver in position now, 5th place. What do you tell him going into this final restart?
This is up to him. He's done a great job today. He's kind of hung out, made sure we had a car at the end. You got to miss one or two of the big ones, kind of to have a chance at one of these, and we just missed 2 of them. So I think we've done what we needed to do. He's in position. Now it's up to Eric. He's one of the best in the business.
Oh my god.
Been fast and
Well, I mean, I wanted Brad to win, but he's kind of dumped so many people. I don't know if I don't know if that would be really what I would want after all the stuff he's done in the race.
It's a little bit of both. I mean, he's done a great job all day. Our discounts are most things been really fast.
David Reagan's in the top 10.
Great horsepower all day and reliability. We're the best we can be. We just gotta try to keep it there.
Austin Cindric is in his 8th Cup Series start. Trevor Bayne won the 500 in his 2nd Cup start. Mario Andretti in his 7th. So as they come to the caution, counting the laps down, that means we will go to overtime. 2-lap shootout. If the leader takes the white flag under green, the next flag ends the race. If it's the checkered flag, that's easy to score.
I guess really it's anybody but Cindric. I think that's kind of what it narrows down to. Anybody but Cindric. If it's him, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be very upset. But you know, this is the reality run. Of course, it's gonna be somebody that I don't like wins because that's like what almost always happens anymore. So.
Where do you want to be, Tony?
Right up here with you.
That was good, Tony. I like that.
I'm scared. I don't want to be in this right now.
So Austin Cindric with Bubba Wallace, Ryan Blaney with Brad Keselowski. The first Chevy is going to be Chase Elliott back in 8th place. Now he's got Ty Dillon right behind him. Otherwise,
I feel like Ryan Blaney's due for a 500 win. He's been close.
So which group
I'd be okay with that.
That's the question.
I'll be more happy for Dave 500's sake because I know he likes him. So it'll be kind of good for him. I'll be happy for him. So I'm hoping that.
Right now, I think you have to be greedy. You're trying to win the Daytona 500.
All right, so on the restart, Austin Cindric is the control car. He has to fire off first. Otherwise,
Blaney would get penalized. Does he let the outside car come around and hook up again, or is it on?
Well, I think that's going to they're going to try that, but I think Brad's going to have something to do with that. You know, right? Brad's going to try to push and do everything he can do to lock onto that two to where it's so far out there. If he moves down, there's too much of a gap, and you know, Brad seems to lead. There's, it's a guessing game on any place, and include these drivers.
I think this race is in Ryan Blaney's hands. If he can time it for Cindric to come down in front of him, those two can hook up and maybe take off. If not,
Oh boy. I feel like something stupid's gonna happen.
sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Cindric fired off good, but Bubba and them they're gonna have a run. Okay. Oh my god, here comes Brad. Here comes Kyle Busch. Oh, Kyle. I kind of want him to win too. Alright. Come on, Brad. For the meme. No, it's over. Nope, got a bad feeling, but it's over.
Keselowski had the run, but he's going to need the help. Here it comes. Big push from Kyle Busch and from Chase Briscoe.
He's locked on there too.
He's going to have to stay there.
I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna be really fucking pissed. No. Please. Please, anybody but fucking Cindric.
Cindric can't get too far out.
Coming to turn 3 where it all came undone last year on the final lap.
Briscoe's out. He can't get to the
Austin Cindric, whose grandfather won the Indy 500 as a car owner. Cindric is going to bring them to the line way up high.
Oh.
Ryan Blaney, and at the line, Cindric beats Bubba Wallace.
Jesus.
And they crash going into
Fucking
turn 1.
bullshit. This is fucking piece of shit asshole ass. No fucking piece of... Turn the fucking TV off. Done with this. That was the only race of the year I was actually, like, invested in. That was the only fucking race of the year I was invested in. Glad I wasted, like, 4 hours of my fucking time. Fuck, I'm done with this. Fucking piece of shit. Goddamn asshole has to fucking win this piece of fucking shit race.